for now. All right, all right, all right. Welcome back, everybody. We back live here and alive. How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? How y'all living? What's going
What up?
on?
What up?
What's up? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Got my
I'm just gonna.
Starbucks coffee. Just had me a nice little burrito. I'm ready.
Got my coffee ready.
Y'all need water.
No.
I just got off of fasting for 82 hours.
Oh,
Hey, you
So
know
I got
I
plenty of water. Plus I got a bottle of water sitting right here.
I got mine ready for me to do Uber. It's in the fridge. After this coffee is always water. But I'm just gonna make this podcast for me on my birthday because we're not gonna be doing it tomorrow. I'm gonna be lit. I don't care what y'all say, but I'm gonna be lit for tomorrow. So this is a to my birthday. So happy birthday to me. Oh, I'm gonna be
happy
old.
birthday.
Huh?
Happy early birthday.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's,
I appreciate it.
I said happy early birthday.
that's what I said too.
I appreciate it, fellas. No problem. So we're just gonna go ahead and kick
Yes,
it off
ma'am.
because we've been waiting and inching to do a podcast. Okay, so I'm gonna introduce some of my topics and y'all can introduce some of y'all topics. But I'm first. Anyways, so I heard this off Martin. Okay, it was a question, and I was like, "Damn!" So what would y'all say? Okay, should you invite your ex to your current wedding? So you're no longer dating your ex anymore. Probably cool, just cordial, or whatever the case may be. But should you invite your ex to your current wedding just because y'all are still tight and your mom still likes your ex and still hang out together? Mm, mm.
We just for a wedding.
Yeah, so me and you, we have our wedding and you invite your ex there
Oh no. That's
because you're like, oh, my mom and her.
She can watch the reruns.
He said, watch the reruns.
no. I mean, yeah, you can make the argument right there, but no, there got to be some boundaries to that. Um, just for reference, you and your ex could be friends, and y'all might leave in a good note of a breakup. That's a good thing. That's what everybody needs, and that's very determined on how my parents are cool, my ex, whatever. That's on them. But in that note, I'm about to get married for my spouse, or soon about to be my wife. For the rest of my life. I'm not going to let my ex act the fool. You never know. You know what I'm saying? I've been seeing movies and shit, even though it's not real. I'm not gonna let my ex come to the wedding, and then next thing I know, she gonna interrupt me and say, "Oh, I love him. We have sex or something like that." I'm like thinking, "But you know, you can't do nothing with that." So I need some water. So I would not let that happen. I'm not letting my wife feel uncomfortable because I'll feel uncomfortable, extremely uncomfortable if her ex show up in the wedding. So I'm not gonna let my ex show up in the wedding because I'm not gonna let my wife feel uncomfortable. That's just plain and simple.
I'm gonna tell you, it
Yep.
ain't gonna
But
be
Ain't nothing
uncomfortable.
wrong with that.
but here's another thing. Why would you invite your ex in there in the first place? Because there gotta be a strong feeling you still hold on to her.
Well, in the episode, right? Y'all already know how Martin's mom feel about Gina. You know what I'm saying? She doesn't like kind of approve of Gina, and she still want the ex and Martin to work it out. So Martin don't have the feelings for the ex or nothing. It's just he wanted to appease his mom. You know what I'm saying? That's how that was. But what you think, Eric? You go ahead. State your piece.
Shit, man, you already know what I think. She can watch the reruns.
Oh
She
shit.
can watch when I post it on goddamn. She can watch that shit when I post it on goddamn Facebook, man. Women ain't coming to my fucking wedding.
Compliment, tell me, hey, congratulations. I had no problem with that. Yeah.
Yeah, y'all not coming to my fucking wedding. Absolutely not. I got two. Listen, I got two exes that I'm real cool with. We real cool. Ain't none of them coming to my fucking wedding.
Yeah.
None of them. Nope. I ain't trying to hear that shit. Cause you might come out here and say some shit, and then all of a sudden my marriage in fucking jeopardy. Nah, nah, nah. Nope. Nah, You ain't come to the fucking wedding. I'll make you a little DVD video and you can watch or whatnot. But nah, you can't come. Cause my whole thing is with my exes, the two I'm cool with. One of them, she's real cool, but she done tried to get back with me too many goddamn times.
She's a risk.
So that man, she's a real, yeah, she's a real flight risk. And
Mm,
I was like, no, I'm not gonna take that chance. Then the
right.
second one, me and her, we real cool, but we ain't never really, we never got to be to the intimate part,
Hmm.
cause she got a she has this thing where she likes to be married before she has sex, but you got kids already. So I'm like,
Mm,
okay. I was like, okay, that's kind of weird. But then on top of that, when she was married, she didn't like to have sex like that.
mm.
And I was like, well, what do you mean you don't like to have sex like that? I just like to have it every once in a while. Excuse me? What you mean every once in a while? Every blue moon. Oh hell no.
Mm-mm.
If you think I'm gonna put a ring on your finger and we ain't gonna be having sex on a regular basis, okay. I told her straight up, I'll be cheating in about 6 months.
Oh damn.
So it's best we don't even get married, god damn it. Fuck
Wait
out
a
of here.
wait a
Yeah,
minute, sir. Not
yeah.
cheap every 6.
Man, listen, man, I guarantee you in 6 months I'll be cheating. Ain't
Mm-mm.
no fucking way. She's like, I wouldn't say anything if you did. That's besides the point. I didn't get married to cheat. I got married to be married.
Yeah, it's not like purposely, but if you doing shit like that, then god damn.
Yeah, I'm like, damn, I'm like, you, you just want me to have desert dick. But what the fuck?
Mm-mm.
Nah, nah, baby girl, nah, nah, nah.
Again, if
I,
you do not mention any of this shit in the beginning of the relationship, don't be trying to come and throw that shit later on. No, no.
hey man, we was like 7 months deep into the relationship when she told me that shit.
Oh hell no. Oh
I
hell
said,
no.
yeah. I said, girl, you lucky. I didn't put a ring on that finger. If I had put a ring on that finger, I told her, I said, I guarantee you, I probably have me at least about 2 or 3 side chicks.
Oh
There's
hell.
just no way. There's just no way. No. She was like, I wouldn't have had a problem with it. I said, yeah, but I can't screw my wife. That's the issue.
Right.
If I'm married to you and I can't sleep with my wife, oh hell no. And this is way before I got to being on the polygamy side. This
Mm-hmm.
was way before this is like maybe like 10 or 15 years ago. But yeah, we still cool. We real cool today. She, like I say, like I told you before, Pooh, on the phone, we had this over the text message. She's a great friend, horrible girlfriend.
Yeah, no. Some people are meant to stay in the friend zone. I'm not even gonna
Yeah,
lie to you. Like,
yeah,
just keep that energy that way. You know what I'm saying? I don't want no parts of it. Um, but
that ain't happening.
just to answer to this question, I don't. I'm not going to. Obviously, it's gonna make my spouse uncomfortable, no matter how cool me and my ex is. Like, nigga, we could be cool from a distance, but you need to respect the fact that I'm gonna get married. And not to like rub it in your face or nothing like that, but you're not gonna be invited. You're not gonna be invited. I tell you, I'm getting married, but you're not invited to my damn wedding. You, you lost your damn mind.
I'll give you this. The circumstances of me inviting my ex to a wedding, she better have a man.
Yeah, bring your man with you.
If she
No.
got a man, if
Mm-mm.
she got a man and they real tight, I mean, I'm talking about like they deep into the relationship, like years. When she's married, that's a different story.
I
I
can I
I, I
can
can
I get it. I
see
get it.
that.
I
I
get it.
can let that pass. I
I
can
get
let that pass if she
I
married.
can see that. I can see, and y'all still
I would
cool. Yes, I get where you're coming from.
I
My,
still take that chance because it's your wedding. You know what I'm
mhm.
saying? So I again, like I said, even if so that's the case, then you might be right, but that still it still make my wife feel uncomfortable with that. You know, it'll make me like I said, it'll make maybe we both see a different view of glass in our glasses and a different eyesight, but to me, even her ex have a boyfriend, girlfriend, you know, married, whatever, I'll still feel some type of way that her ex showed up. Now he could post a comment, you know, say, "Hey, congratulations on your marriage." Had no problem with that, but showing up, even if he's married or not, nah. And like I said, it's just set of boundaries. So if this person can't respect your boundaries, then we're gonna have some issues.
I mean, shit.
Yeah.
If you're still cool with your ex and y'all know y'all talk, here and there, hey, just catching up or whatever. At any point, y'all both adults, y'all both in a relationship, y'all should already know there's boundaries. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, I'll put it this way: if my wife feels comfortable with that, then that's okay. And if that was the case, then Eric, that's the case. It just all depends on my wife. 'Cause
What? Feel comfortable with what?
I'm just saying, like, if it's the same sake on what Eric just said, I'm going with Eric just said. Like, if my ex is married and stuff like that, and we had a very friendship, and we just leave it at that, and my ex advice, hey, you mind can I go back to your wedding? I usually say no, but I would ask my wife, you know, and I ask my wife, and my wife is okay with that, then that would be a different story. But I know my answer would be no.
No, I'm not even gonna ask my husband. He's
Okay,
like, no, you
okay.
know.
That's what I'm saying. I'm just giving an example.
Yeah.
That would be the only option that she could actually could be invited.
Nah. You probably show up to the reception. Hey, give me a gift, and you bounce or some. I don't fucking know, but you're not coming to my wedding.
Hey, I don't blame.
Like, no, you're not coming.
Cause we
Like, and
already know what's gonna happen.
you gotta come with your significant other too. You gotta come with your partner. You can't just be
Yeah.
you showing up.
Right.
You
Nah.
you and your wife or your friend, your sweet situationship, your boo thing, whatever. Y'all show up together. Give me a gift. Congratulations, and you roll out. Cause I don't need no extra shit. That's no
Yeah.
boundaries. Boundaries. Gotta respect that.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah. Now I got one. Now you also know who I'm talking about. I got one. Yeah, she ain't invited to the fucking wedding.
Oh shit.
Yeah, she ain't fucking coming. Cause she done broke up with me two and five, 6 times and shit. Nah, put me in the friend zone. They didn't want to take me out the friend zone. Man, nah, baby girl. Nah, she definitely ain't invited to the fucking wedding.
That'll be the perfect time to invite her then.
Fuck
Cause
no.
no, cause look, hear me out. As many times as you broke up with me, got back together, put me in the friend zone, throwing me all this, like you show her, look, man, I can get married. I am the type of nigga that you done fucked up on, you done bypass, you done miss your blessing. Let me
Mm,
stop. Let me stop. Let me
Nah,
not rub
nah,
it in
nah,
your face.
nah. Fuck no. Fuck
Let
no.
me.
She the type of chick that throw that ass on you right quick.
Oh
Nah,
no,
nah, nah.
she's a
I
menace.
don't, I don't trust her like that.
She's
like I say, we real cool. You know, she on my PlayStation Network. We play games together, whatnot. You know, congratulations on your little achievements or whatnot. She's like, oh, I'm so happy you got into IT and everything. Yeah, thank you, thank you. But yeah, you ain't invited to the fucking wedding. You
man.
ain't coming. I will send you the rerun footage. You can watch it and play it over and over again like you were there. Yeah, send you some 3D glasses so you can feel like you in 3D there. Fuck out of here. You
You can
ain't
say I
invited to
got
the
all
wedding.
versions of the wedding.
Yeah, man, I got it in 4K. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got it set up for you. Nah,
Would y'all record y'all wedding? Now
am.
days and age, you know what I'm saying? Would y'all
Oh
record?
yeah,
Oh,
Yeah,
oh
of
yeah,
course.
oh yeah. I'm recording my wedding.
Picture it all.
I get
Yeah.
it. I mean, I don't care to record it, but I don't know. I don't know. But I just wanted to ask y'all that because I was like, the way the episode was going on Martin, I was like, oh, that's kind of messed up. I was like, oh shit. And the mama she just gonna have to suck it up because listen, I don't care. You still cool, comfortable with my ex or whatever the case may be. Be cool, comfortable on your own time, not on my time.
For sure.
This ain't about y'all two. It's about me. But okay, we moving on. We're moving on to the next topic. Anthony Edwards. This brother here. This guy. Did y'all see it first of all? Yeah, did y'all
Anthony,
see the post that I sent? Okay. Let me just go through it. So
recap it.
Anthony, he said, I don't want a relationship with my 4-month-old daughter. That's a crazy allegation. Um, he doesn't want anything to do with her. So when the mother of his child, I think her name is Aisha, if I'm saying it right, that she announced that she was pregnant. Anthony immediately told her to terminate the pregnancy because he doesn't want the child and will not be in the child's life. Aisha moved forward with the pregnancy and now she's seeking child support. Wow. Damn. Anyways, Anthony Edward is now accusing Aisha of moving from Georgia to California to give birth so she could be entitled to a larger child support payment. After the paternity of the child was established, Anthony wrote in the declaration, Aisha and I have a minor child together. Oh, her name is Aubrey? That's cute. Paternity was recently established through DNA testing, and I'm not seeking child custody or visitation of Aubrey. Therefore, the only issue to be resolved are financial and nature. First of all, I don't know the backstory of this NBA player, but the story behind it, you don't want a relationship with your 4-month-old daughter. I it don't say why. It don't say why. Like I said, I don't know the backstory of them two in a relationship, but how can you not want a relationship with your seed? Regardless if you didn't want to have children, she still went through with the pregnancy. You got a child out here. You need to handle your responsibilities. The fact that you quickly said no, she threw your ass on child support so quick. And I don't know if it was just for her to get like money automatically or whatever the case may be, but I'm just thinking from a mother's standpoint, maybe she wanted a kid, you know what I'm saying? And then now you just leaving her because you don't want to have a kid. That's
Well, well, two things. I guess I think we discussed this topic before or in a different
Yeah,
case
we
with girl.
did.
But I always say this though: two things could be what I told you, Eric. Two things could be true with this father right here on Anthony Edwards.
Yep.
Either he gonna take responsibility or he don't. I'm serious. That's our word. Either he'll take responsibility or he don't. And you know what happens when a person don't take responsibility? They don't care. That's why he told her before, I want you to terminate that kid because he's
Yep.
still a young man. He's still trying to be. He's trying to be the best NBA player of all time. He's trying to win a championship. That's why he beat LeBron, the King LeBron James. He's not my goal though, but that's not here and there. So,
But I'm saying, even if
uh,
you're trying to do what you're trying to do, you know what I'm saying?
I get
You
that.
wrap that shit up or you pull the fuck out.
I was about to
The
get
fact
into.
that you either do either one, you now have a responsibility.
I'm with you. I'm with you. Stay with me now. Stay with me. I'm with you. I'm going to get into that. So clearly, he was hearing that thing raw so many different times. So I don't know all these women about NBA players or any athlete players, but normally they like to hit shit raw, and I don't know why NBA players who date OnlyFans or bottles and all that stuff, and that's something they need to fall back on. Like you probably need to date somebody who's normal. You know what I'm
Wait,
saying? But hold on, but it's not near here to there either. But back to the story
wait.
on the
I just had a quick question. The girl, she's an OnlyFans girl.
yes.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Sorry.
And that's
Go
why
ahead.
he hit it.
I didn't know. I thought, like I said, I don't know a background about them. I just thought there was, I thought it was in. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah, that's
Yes,
why he hit it.
I think she believes OnlyFans because she ain't no lawyer. She ain't no damn. What I mean, she don't have no professionalism of her job. You know what I'm saying? She a model, she an OnlyFans. That's how NBA date nowadays. You know, and I hate to say that shit because we losing our own path now. I don't agree with Anthony Edwards of leaving the 4-month-old child and all that stuff because he had to go with the struggle with that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, I wish that Anthony Edwards maybe just we gathered his thoughts. I'll say, man, I'm leaving a bad example for this child, and it's not the child's fault. It's not the child's fault that the child came to Earth. You know, so I'm checking my email, but I wish that Anthony Edwards would rethink about this though. Like, okay, let me get custody because I don't want that. Maybe that's the young self in him. He's still a young man. He's still like what 23, 24, and the older the baby mama's like in mid-30s.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Baby mama's still mid-30s. So I mean, now in the other hand, on the baby mama, two things could be true. One, that she want to keep the baby, become a mom. This is her first child. And she in her mid-30s, and we get it. She wants to be the child. It's the most uh, moral thing to do. Or she just want to get that child, get that check. She could have did what she did. She could have just, you know, give it adoption away. You know what I'm saying? And give it somebody else. So, but overall, I think they just need to like, if it's all about the check, the money, and all that stuff, he and Anthony did pay off the whole thing for 18 years. So now it doesn't mean that doesn't mean that it can be increased. Depends on how California State going to do it. But why would you go to California trying to get more increased money?
No, I'm saying maybe she just moved there. I don't fucking know. He doesn't want to be a part of the child's life.
But okay, what I'm saying is like, okay, okay, you can, yeah, okay, you can make that one, but hear me out. That's like saying, okay, if I was living in, let's just say I live in Mississippi, one of the most poor states in the United States in America, right? And I was born and raised in Mississippi. I said Jackson, Mississippi, whatever. And I have a tennis player, golf player, whatever, excuse me, an athlete that's making like millions of dollars, right? And I'm thinking to myself, I said, okay, I'm in the poorest state in the United States. Why not just move to New York, just out the blues, to make sure my baby will be born? That way I get pay increasement, my child support increase.
What if she wasn't looking for it just for the child payment agreement or
But
payment increase or whatever? He said that he wasn't going to be part of the damn child's life. So maybe she wants to start a life somewhere else.
okay, but why would you start in California though? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you want to start a life, why would you start? Why would you want to be a mother in the first place? Like, if you want to start a life, why would you start a life? You know, with yourself, because now the child's involved, so you got to be, if you want to start over, then start over with the child. I get that, but why would you want to start over and go somewhere better, for a payment increase?
But I'm saying you're thinking of it as just a payment increase.
And I
If
to, I mean, like, okay, what's her plan? Well, okay, what is her plan to go to California for?
maybe she just wanted to move there. I got a plan to move to Georgia. It's better over there in Georgia than over here in Florida. It's fucking expensive here and shit. You know what I'm saying? Maybe she's want to pack up her shit and start over fresh somewhere else. So I don't think the place of where she going matters. I just think like she probably trying to do better for her
Okay,
kids, whatever. This nigga's not gonna
But
wait
California though,
fuck on.
why? Okay, if that's the case, why would she just move to Oregon?
But I'm saying you're thinking too much in the set that is California. Who cares where she could move to fucking New Mexico and it's still to be the same thing. She still moved away.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm just saying, like, if she moved to Mexico and New Mexico or South Carolina, it's a different story. But if you moving from this place to going to California, they think about it. California is like pretty much
Okay, let me ask you why you keep saying about California.
because
What's the
okay,
problem?
Eric, you know what I'm going with this, right?
Mm, to a certain degree, yeah.
To a certain degree, right? Okay, stay with me now. Stay with me. California is what one of the most recognizable state in the United States of America. Do we all agree?
Yeah.
Okay, so we talking about L.A., Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? We talking about the big stars, right? So if her profession is OnlyFans in Hollywood, she probably thinks she'll probably get more celebrity stars, something like that. I mean, this is why I'm looking at it as the view. So I just don't see that. I don't see her moving to California, trying to start over. Like, I'm gonna go to college to start over and go to USC and get my degree and do this for my daughter. I don't see that in her, and I could be, and I hope I'm wrong with this. But I just don't see her just doing that, just to start over
Yeah,
there.
that would be like making an assumption that you just want to move over there because you're an Only's fan and you're gonna make more money over there or whatever the case may be. You gotta know her first to understand why would she
Well,
want to.
okay, okay, you might, okay, okay. But like I said, two things could be true. If if she wants to move there now, if she wants to move there, that's fine. I just don't see her just doing it. Go to California just to do that, just to like start over. I just don't see that.
Well, I mean, we already know what happened because we done this story. It's just been so long. We
Right.
only touched partial of it. So we already know for a fact that she moved to California to get a pay raise. She
Hmm.
wanted more money. She wanted
Right.
more money because she went to court and asked for more money. And the judge said, wait a minute, this dude just paid you 1 point some million dollars. He paid you the entire child support. So why are you here asking for more money? The judge said, "Nah, you ain't getting another motherfucking dime." Shout out to that judge.
Is that
Thank
this?
you.
Oh, that's this case right here.
Yep. This case right here.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So she was trying to get, yeah. So she was trying, but like I say, Pooh, we didn't go into full detail like we doing now. This was like the last subject of the night, and we didn't get to put all our senses on it. So
Oh,
you know,
okay.
yeah, yeah.
Okay. I didn't know
So
that was this case.
yeah. So this is a little quick little recap. But yeah, she tried to get more money out of him, and it backfired on her ass. So yeah, she is a gold digger.
Okay, so
That's
now that
exactly
I
what she
know
is.
that it was this case, I get it. I get your responses now.
But one thing I noticed too, and this I brought this up in our little group chat that we was having. These women out here don't make good choices. They don't really vet these dudes. They just go with the flow. But in this case, we know that this is a gold digger. But we saying this happen with regular chicks where they try to get a husband out of this, and these dudes ain't ready to be husbands. He ain't ready to be no husband. You you know what type of dude he is. He want to smash. So you should have known this from the get go. I don't understand these kids, bro.
Told him to, like I said in the beginning, she should have told him to wrap that shit up, or if you don't want to get me pregnant, then pull out or something. If y'all over there raw dogging this shit,
I mean,
plain and
damn,
simple.
y'all motherfuckers need to get that shit together. These niggas don't love you. When y'all
Or
keep that through your head,
get on birth control if you are OnlyFans.
that too.
I thought you were supposed to be on some form of birth control, or you supposed to get a plan B or some shit. I don't fucking know. I don't know how the
Man,
fuck the rules work, but
them OnlyFans chicks, and you know, it's already been brought up that OnlyFans chicks really ain't making no money. Oh yeah. Them motherfuckers ain't making no money. Man, they say the lowest person is
they
making
make money
$200 a month.
here.
Yeah, they're not making a whole lot of money. They think they trying to make, oh yeah, I'm making $10,000 a month. But then when OnlyFans brought it up, they was like, it's only like maybe like 5 or 6% that are making that money. But OnlyFans is oversaturated. That's the problem that they ain't telling y'all either. It's way too many OnlyFans chicks. And the number one simp of OnlyFans is the American men. Yeah, that's right. You niggas. All you niggas are ones that's putting money in their pocket, making them rich.
Oh Lord have mercy.
Yeah, I said it. Yeah, all you American niggas. Man, they say night, and then on top of this, they did a report, right? They said not only is it the American men that are supporting OnlyFans and keeping OnlyFans afloat, giving these bitches $16 billion a year, it's married men that are watching the most.
Mm.
So you married men are out here watching OnlyFans. So you ain't getting your dick sucked by your wife. She ain't your entertainment, nigga. Please, ain't no fucking way I be spending OnlyFans and I'm fucking married. Now you a single ass nigga. I can let you slide to a certain degree, but you married? They say 98% of these motherfuckers are married, and you motherfuckers support it. Y'all niggas pathetic. Y'all niggas pathetic. Ain't no way. Mm.
But you know what's so weird though?
I,
Uh, it- I don't mean to cut you off or anything. Go ahead, Aaron. Go ahead,
No,
bro.
no, I'm done. Go ahead. I want you to say.
You know
Go.
what's so funny though? Evan should have known this better, man. Like, and Evan grew up in and he grew up in the ATL. He used to go to Thorough High School, and he's grew up
No
around.
shit.
Yeah,
Huh.
Thorough High School. I know he went to a different high school because trying to increase his chance to go to the NBA, but he went to Thorough first, and he grew up around Oakland City, not Oakland City in California. I'm talking about Oakland City in Atlanta. You know what I'm talking
Okay.
about. If people don't know ATL, Oakland City is like like Camden Road and shit like that. So, but anyway, his father was a basketball player too, or some type of athlete, whatever. and he never show up in his life.
Mm.
It's that shit though. And it's just so funny. Like, okay, just because your father's not showing up in your life, you know what I'm saying? And sadly, his mother died. You know what I'm saying? While he was a teenager, it doesn't mean that you probably gonna do the same thing, man. And it kind of hurt. It kind of like traumatized him just a little bit. Like he don't want to deal with that. So
He probably don't know how. He
that's
ain't
what I'm
had.
saying. That's what I'm saying. Maybe he does. Maybe he doesn't know how to like become a father too. I'm just thinking about that because maybe he don't want to be like, okay, my father did raise me. Nobody taught me how to be a father. Because my father was there in my life. Only one raised me was my mother and my grandmother. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. And he maybe that maybe he don't want to be like a failure. You know what I'm saying? To this child. Like, oh sorry. Maybe he don't like, I don't know how to raise a child, all that stuff. But does that make you feel better though? I mean, not feel better, but make you have a life learned lesson to get better.
These
Cause,
niggas need
cause,
therapy.
cause here's the thing though, like you gonna reproduce, a child soon. You know what I'm saying? So how would you not learn how to be a father? And we understand that there ain't a lot of fathers be there for their kids. We get that, but you know what I'm saying? But that doesn't mean that you can be. That doesn't mean that you can be a father. 'Cause one day you will be a father soon. So,
Maybe he just not ready for it. He wants to be a father, but maybe he not ready for it yet.
so what was his father was thinking? So that's what I'm saying. You see how this shit is though.
These
It's
niggas
just
need therapy.
yeah. It's just consistently, man. And that's what I'm saying. I think he needs some time off. Really got to think about this.
But we don't know if he talked to his father or not.
No, I guarantee. I'm not talking about his father. I'm talking about. Well, okay, I see what you're getting at. But I'm just saying, like, he might want to just really have to think about this because he's doing the same thing what his father did, and maybe his father did what his other father did. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I know exactly what I'm trying to say. You niggas are on repeat.
mm-hmm.
I don't get this either too. Like y'all will see a motherfucker fail and keep doing the same shit over and over again. I keep trying to tell you, man, these motherfuckers are like some of these sorry ass motherfuckers who play video games these days. They'll sit up here and have all the tools to win, and they keep fucking losing. Just keep doing the same pattern over and over and over again. Motherfucker, you ain't learned that from the second or third time? Like at some point, niggas need to wake up and realize it's a hustle out here to to get these women pregnant. If they can get money out of your ass, they gonna get money out your ass. You better wrap that shit up, homeboy. But see, niggas don't learn. The only thing they thinking with is their balls and they dick. They don't even put the brain first. You know what? Let me think about before I smash this shit. But she got 80 bodies.
80 bodies is
She
crazy.
got. I'm just throwing a number out there. She got 80 bodies on her. She known for being a little thought, and you somehow thinking that you gonna bust up in her, and everything gonna be all right, bruh. Come on now, man. We know your pull out game weak,
It gotta be that what I'm saying. You wrap that shit up or just get the fuck on.
bruh. Y'all better wake up and learn. See, I learned from watching my dad out here making multiple kids and shit. I was like, no wonder you fucking broke. You
Mm.
can't get, no wonder you fucking broke. And then I'm talking about, you need to get your girlfriend. Nigga, shut up. Like, you ain't finna have me in the same boat as you. Nah, you just mad because I got money in my pocket now. Nah, I ain't finna fall for that trick. Don't fall. Nah. Y'all better learn from y'all parents' mistakes. Cause see, I
Mm.
learned from my parents' mistakes. I sat there and watched it. I said, nah, this ain't my dad. Nah, he can't be my dad. This is no, we don't even think like this.
Yep.
Yep, that's my dad. Yep, that's my dad. I'm just the
That's
one that's gonna skip this part of the generation. I ain't gonna fall for that trick. Nah, Yeah, that's
It's
how
just
that's food. That's how it is.
it's insane. All
I
right.
don't.
So
Doing the same thing. No, go ahead, go ahead.
No, I'm saying I don't see your daddy like birthday party. Every time you invite aunties invite me to your birthday party events, I'm like, man, where's your dad? Cause I see your dad a couple times.
Yeah,
Nah,
hey, yeah, he out there smashing. Yeah, yeah, he out there smashing everything in the street. Gonna tell me, oh, when you gonna bring me some grandkids? Huh? Excuse me? No, you ain't talking to me. No, no, bro. You ain't talking to me. Especially with
you
the
the
little
only
ratchet ass. Hey, hey, Pooh. Especially with the little ratchet ass hoes he be trying to hook me up with. I'm like,
oh,
you find that attractive? I'll give you a prime example. And this is it. And Arthur gonna back me up on this. Now, Arthur,
mm-hmm.
you know where Martin Luther King at, right?
Yeah, Auburn
O-
Avenue.
Okay, now you know where Ralph David Abernathy at, right?
Yeah,
All right, you know where that Kroger's at on Ralph David Abernathy.
yes, I know which one.
Yeah. Now, ain't that the most ghetto ass Kroger's you have ever fucking seen?
I would say Old National, but they closed that down. So yeah.
Oh shit. Well, went old national on my ass. Okay, fine. So he tried to hook me up with somebody in that part of town. But when I take him to Whole Foods, ah man, I ain't really feeling these women. Really, nigga? Huh? So you don't want the classy women, but you want these ratchet ass hoes running around here. Motherfucker got their stomachs hanging out. But when I go on my side of town, everybody dressed proper. Everybody can speak without cussing. You know, normal shit. I'm like, nigga, please.
God.
You ain't finna hook me up with one of these crazy ass bitches. Nah, they ain't going down, fool. Can't do
You the only child, Eric?
it. I used to be. At one
Oh
point
Lord.
I was. One
I
point
thought
I
he
was the
was
only
though.
child.
I mean, I understand
Yeah,
he had like other half, siblings, but I thought I let Eric tell the story. I let Eric tell.
yeah. Well, yeah. Got my dad, man, he got about 7, 8 kids out of wedlock.
Are you the
Yeah, probably
only
more.
are you the only son?
Yeah, I'm the only. No, I'm not the only son. I'm the only child my mom ever had.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah. But my dad, yeah, man. Shit, my pops was a Rolling Stone.
Damn.
Well,
He had
believe his hat was his home.
exactly.
My
If the only
God.
person he ain't died.
You know what I'm saying? God dang. They didn't want to try to hook me up with ratchet hoes. I'm like, bruh, I don't date ratchet hoes. I date classy women.
Now you do.
What you mean now I do?
Oh shit. Oh damn.
What you mean now? Hold on.
It's a
So,
joke, man. It's a joke.
hold on now. I'm about to say, wait a minute. What you mean now? Now, hold on. Now, I might have smashed. Now, you want to talk about smashing? Now, yeah, I'll smash a couple little ratchet hoes. That I admit. But
Hmm.
as far as dating, no, I never dated. I never dated the ratchet hoes like my dad does. Never. No,
Oh, you talking about like the you talking about like ratchet? No, I mean like, we get that, but I'm talking about you said just ratchet. Period. Like
bruh, I'm talking about she for the streets. I don't date them type of chicks. Hell no. I don't date nah. Chicks for the streets, nah. They are for recreational use only. That's it.
well,
What you mean some Nah, they for recreational use only.
mm, I would say one, but I don't know how long y'all did that though, but you did smash it though. The one with the
Arthur, we
girl in the
ain't
skating ring.
her.
I
We
did
ain't talking about who you was dating in the past.
I
What?
ain't
yeah,
say me. I
hold
said
on,
them.
listen, there's a lot of chicks on smash, but I'm talking about having a actual relationship with.
Oh, then that's different. No,
That's what
no,
that's what I'm talking about. I
no, 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 no,
listen.
no.
If
All right.
you smash, if I smash some random slut, nigga, I don't care. I'm just trying to bust. That's it. But if
Yeah,
you talk
yeah,
about
okay.
me actually taking out on an actual date, um, moving in together, that's a different story. Nah, I don't have relationships with
Don't
ratchet hoes.
explain yourself, Eric, because Arthur, his rap sheet ain't too clean either.
Oh shit.
It's not.
No,
Damn.
I ain't say that. Eric's right. I was just I was just bull
I'm
jobbing,
talking about
man.
you. Don't be coming for that man, because you got
I
you.
was bull jobbing. I was bull jobbing. Eric is right
Mhm.
though. I was just
I'm
bull
like, I
jobbing.
was like, wait a minute, I don't remember smashing that hoe. I mean,
Mm.
I remember smashing her, but I don't remember having a relationship with her.
No, you don't have a relationship. You did it on a couple of dates, but not like in a relationship.
Yeah, I was like, wait a
Yeah,
minute.
yeah, like I said, we're not gonna just sit here and talk about Eric because Bird, you're not clean like that either.
I
So,
never said I was clean.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I love my lifelong lesson.
Hey, we all have. We learn we can't have a relationship with these hoes.
All right, listen, I'm gonna change up the subject here because Eric brought this in here. So this is a post from World Star. 35-year-old woman says she and her desirable friends are still single in 2025. She said, "We got loyalty, but nobody wants to commit." So, okay. Hmm. She
Bullshit.
she bring she bringing it in like we are able to commit. We are loyal out here. We do X, Y, and Z, but none of the guys want to stay with us. She said, "What's that about?" That's basically what she's saying.
We know this bullshit.
Oh shit! Oh damn!
We know this bullshit. We know for a fact there are plenty of guys out here that'll commit to you. It's just the
Mm-mm.
guy that you don't. It's just the guy that you want don't want to commit to you.
Preference.
I was going to say, did any of y'all have some context or some background on this? Because the way
Uh,
people look at this post is just like there's a nice 35-year-old lady here. She's loyal. Don't nobody want to be with her. So y'all have any context on this?
She's
well,
lying.
the only problem is though. I mean, is it the guy that she wanted? Like, she not. She keeps saying she's loyal and all that stuff, but guys ain't committed. Okay, there's a lot of guys committed. You know what I'm saying? Maybe she thought that she not being very specific what guys she actually want. You know what I'm saying? She could have she could have talked about like, I mean, I'm pretty sure there's like white guys, Asian guys, Latino guys, you know, I could go on and on. There's a lot of billion guys out there that could be very committed. You know what I'm saying? It just can't be. It's not always gonna be here in the United States. Now, if you trying to break it down, like I want a black man who's could be committed, loyal, and all that stuff. I mean, sure, you can find one, yes. But then you want to break it down, say, and let's say we bring a guy who's working grocery stores and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But he's committed. You know, he don't cheat and all that stuff. And we bring you this guy, and once you bring this guy, you think like, you see that there you go. I thought you want somebody who's loyal and committed. We gave you one right here. He don't cheat. You know what I'm saying? He don't. He always tell the truth. He's loyal. He's very committed. You know, he's funny and all that stuff. Yeah, but he's fat. So what? You ain't. It's not like you got no big booty, six pack, whatever. So shit like that. You know, she ain't being very specific with what she's saying though. And I looked at it like, nah, she ain't being very specific. And in your mid-30s. So you should be right now to this point, like, you know what? I just need a man just be committed and all that stuff. Oh, okay, we get that, and we got you one. But you don't want that. So
No, she don't want.
nah. I don't I get what she's saying, but she should be more specific. Like, if that what you really want, if you really say I just want all the men in the world to be committed on stuff, then go do it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can go overseas and find a man like that. I'm pretty sure
No,
they are very traditional. Don't get
uh,
me wrong.
this chick here, it's all about the dude that she wants. That's what this is about.
Yeah.
Both of them. It's about the dude they want. See, if it ain't the dude of a certain height, of a certain income, them dudes right there don't want to commit to us. Uh, let's get something straight. The times to be picky are done.
Hmm.
Y'all time clock has run out. Y'all don't have a lot of time left to be just being straight picky all the time. Y'all gonna have to settle, and you're gonna settle, or you got your other option. Your ass gonna be sharing. There's too many of you single women running around here. Oh, he got to be this, he got to be that. Blah blah blah. These men are sorry, they don't want to commit. It's a lot of men want to commit. Like Arthur said, we could bring them 10 guys that'll commit, and we guarantee you, she gonna pick them apart. I don't like the color of his shoes. Uh, when I wear high heels, he still ain't taller than the high heels. This type of stupid ass shit. Remember that chick on the goddamn pop the balloon?
I
The
was just
dude's,
bring that up
bruh,
too. That's
the
me
dude is
off.
6'4". The dude is 6'4", and she's like 6 feet with the high heels on, and she talking about, yeah, I can't mess with him because he ain't tall enough when I put on the heels.
Eric. I don't mean to cut you off, but I
No,
think it
you
was
good.
something else more than the fact that he wasn't. Because if he's 6'4" and she's 6 inch, you know, meeting him there, not even complete eye level, not even, you know what I'm saying? I
Yeah,
think something more that she cut him off for. It wasn't about the fact that she looks at him. I'm at the same height with heels on or whatever the case may be. It was something else. It was
I was
something
like,
else.
it gotta be.
Cause
It
ain't no
gotta
way
be.
you standing here with this man. He's 6'4". That motherfucker taller than you. I'm saying he taller than you. That's what you asking for. Take the fucking heels off then.
Yeah, that's another thing. They don't want to take the heels off.
It's
Y'all
gotta
want
be
to take the heels off.
something else. It had to be something else. And I'm glad you brought that up.
Yeah,
Cause I was
that's
say that goddamn pop the balloon show. I I like the show just to see the foolery and the fuckery,
yeah.
but at the same time, I kind of don't like that show because you got good men, good women on the show. They dress up very nice or they dress to their personality. And y'all stand on stage and pick them people apart. I don't like this. I don't like that. This not gonna work for me. Don't come on the show then. How about that? Just don't come on the show at
Yeah,
all.
like when I'm out and I meet somebody, unless your ass is in an orange jumpsuit, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm not gonna turn your ass away. Or if I think you're a nice looking chick, I'm not gonna just turn you away because of what type of outfit you got. That's not enough for me to really fully diagnose. And that's another problem I see that women do. Like um what was that? I was in Walmart and I needed some paint. So they didn't have the paint I wanted to, so I went on Lowe's. But when I'm in Walmart, this chick is looking at me up and down. She's like, why you dressed like that?
What?
I was like, can't you see I'm painting? She's like, yeah, but you in a you in a store. You could at least change or freshen up. I was like, man,
Wait,
I'm
she said that to
painting.
you?
Yeah,
What?
bruh. The times when I don't have my phone out, I was just like, no, she did. Yeah. And I guess he,
Who does she think she is walking up to you and tell you should have been presentable to come into Lowe's? The fuck?
well, I was in Walmart, but I was gonna go to Lowe's. I was just about to walk out the store and go to Lowe's. She's like,
But still, who the fuck
yeah,
dresses up for fucking Walmart?
man, bruh. These, I'm saying so many women complain about where the men dress up at, and it just baffles me. Just like the Pop the Balloon dating show. I don't expect for a female to be fully dressed up and all that shit. Even though they do say dress up, I
Hmm.
would. You can have a bad day where your clothes got stolen. Your clothes got stolen out of your car. Somebody broke in your car and just took all your clothes. And all you got on is what you got on. And you just come to the pop the balloon show. I don't know your circumstances. So I'm not gonna judge based off of your clothes. That's not enough for me to really fully judge a person. It's
See,
not.
see now that too also, because on the pop the balloon show they have you pop just for appearance, like, you know,
Yeah, that shit. Yeah.
I don't want to have to pop for that because it, you know, I dress the way I feel. I wake up and I feel like, you know what, this is a blah day, don't nobody talk to me, I don't give a damn, I'm throwing on fucking sweatpants. And what if I just felt like going to pop the balloon, just, you know, in my head today or whatever, take me as I am type shit, you know what I'm saying? Then
Yeah.
you got to pop off appearance. See, I can't be on that show because I like to give people the benefit of the doubt. I like to hear them out, give them the opportunity or whatever the case may be. Like, I'm literally on there to to find somebody, or, you know, whatever the case I want to do, like friendship, situationship, mood thing, whatever fuck I'm on there for. I'm going to hear people out. Okay, you dressed like this today. Explain your outfit today. Oh, I just didn't feel like dressing up today, man. This me how I do it every day. Okay, cool. Next question. You know, you're a laid back type of person is what I'm getting for your outfit. You know, I want to hear the reason why you dress the way you do, or you got your hair the way you do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't just be popping off of appearance. That's another thing I don't like about that show.
Yeah. I see that too. And Pooh, you know, when it comes to how these women be picking a men, I notice this too. When let's say you got a guy, I'm gonna throw up two names. We got Ghost from Power. Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna use him.
Oh
He's a
damn.
prime example. He's a prime example for you ratchet women.
Oh,
So I'm
he
gonna, oh,
up
yeah,
there.
yeah. So I'm gonna use him, and I'm gonna use Neil deGrasse, the
Hmm.
science guy. Now, y'all know who Neil deGrasse is, right?
Hold on, let me see how he look. Hold on. I heard that before.
Also
Wait,
know who I'm talking about.
Neil deGrasse? You
The
talking about the
science guy.
science guy?
Yeah.
You talking about the astro physics?
Yeah, that guy.
Oh, smart guy. Yeah,
Yeah,
very
yeah,
smart.
yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
okay. Him.
yeah. So now, at face value, you got him in a suit, and then you got Ghost in a suit. Now, who you think these women gonna choose?
They're gonna choose Ghost.
As exactly at face value, they gonna choose a Ghost. Now, let's get past let's get past the looks part, and let's get to the personality part. From a personality standpoint, they might pick a chick who likes to be entertained or funny. She might pick Degrassi. If you ever hear Degrassi talk, he's a pretty funny guy.
And
But
smart too.
yeah, he's smart with his words and shit. I like how he play around with his words. He's a pretty intelligent, smart guy. So if a chick likes a funny guy, she might choose him. But I'm gonna be honest with you. When it comes to that looks department, yeah, we know who they gonna pick because we know that looks matter to a lot. So yeah, I like to throw that example of it. This one chick, she got mad at me. She like, oh, I, why did you pick one guy who's attractive and then the other guy isn't attractive? What do you mean the other guy isn't attractive? He's not attractive. I said, so you're specifically going based on looks. If I take the looks away, what do you got?
Hmm.
If I take the looks away, what do you got? You're not gonna sit up here and tell me if you sit down with both of these guys at dinner, you're not gonna sit up here and tell me that Ghost is a personality is gonna be more interested in Neil deGrasse. It's not. I Nah, because he's got a lot of range when he's talking. Like it ain't just about science. He talk about a lot of other shit that's interesting. So yeah, I like to throw them two up as an example.
I get it. I get it. what's his name? Damn, I can't even think of his real name. Not the guy who played Ghost. Omar.
Umar Hardwick.
Yeah.
Yeah, Umar Hardwick. Now, yeah,
If he would have went on there, just damn, what's that show that it's like way before Ghost or whatever. Yeah, I know he used to do like movie shows and whatnot. I
yeah,
mean, he used to do shows, series, and what. I forget it was one show that he was on there. He played some sort of nerd or whatever. He was working in a coffee shop. I forget whatever the fuck. I'm just trying to go back to that era.
Wait, who you
okay,
talking?
yeah.
Huh?
Who you talking about again, Pooh?
The guy who played Ghost?
Oh, you talking about Amari
Yeah,
Hardrick?
yeah.
Yeah, him. I'm
Pooh,
just saying before. Huh?
I thought you were talking about somebody else.
No. I'm talking about him. He used to play before Ghost blew up. You know what I'm saying? And he used to play movies and other TV shows and whatnot.
Yeah, he used
I,
to play Garage and Game. He played Spell. He played he played Army of the Dead. He played Next Day Air. He played for the Color Girls. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he's got a
Played
range.
Kick
He got range.
Ass. He plays some role, but it wasn't like he was like the star.
yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Take it back before he did Ghost and put him on Pop the Balloon in his era that time. How y'all think it would still be then? I think it would
Mm,
I
still
mean, put it this way, he'd be more attractive, but he wouldn't be big like after Powell when Powell started.
yeah,
no, I'm not saying like that. I'm saying like just in that era of how he was, he not a big star now. Just like him, his personality, how he dressed and whatnot. And they brought him on Pop Balloon.
I believe they still would have picked him. I say they still would have picked him.
yeah,
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. If
Anything we did before Powell, I think they still would have picked him because he's in shape
yeah,
of age.
yeah, he's in shape. He's got age on him.
Mm.
He's a
Well,
handsome looking guy.
little age on him, little age.
Yeah,
I mean, he's in,
yeah. He's still. I can tell you, he's gonna get picked 90% of the time. If we
Yeah.
put him on, yeah, a fool. If we put him on Pop the Balloon as she comes out, Arlette comes out. This is our next guy, and he comes out. I don't see a whole lot of people popping that balloon. They might have 8 girls up there. You might get one or two that pop. You might. Now let me throw a wrench in it. Let's say Omari is uh uh the last guy to come out. Let's say I throw in Neil deGrasse as the first guy comes out. How many women you think gonna choose? How many women you think gonna pop their balloon? At
Mm,
face value, Neil deGrasse is an in shape guy. He's not an in shape. He's not uh a very attractive looking guy. If I ask most women, because I
right.
asked a couple, I like nah he ain't my type. So yeah, I guarantee you they gonna pop. I guarantee you got 8 women. I put at least 5 or 6 gonna pop that balloon.
Right.
see that's the thing. He's a astro psychiatrist. I mean psychiatrist, right? Astro. God damn, I forgot. I keep saying the word wrong. Why? I just had it.
Astrophysics. He's
Thank you.
astrophysics. But he's
I just had the
yeah
first time. I don't know what happened, but
yeah. But also the thing is, at face value, they're not gonna know that.
yeah, because
They're not gonna know.
they
Yeah,
believe in science. That's the scientists are. You don't have no scientists that's fine as hell like that. We get that,
yeah.
but they
That's
make
the thing.
money though. That's the thing. They don't understand how they do. They consistently have money. They're not no Hollywood stars money. Like next thing you know,
Yeah,
they
he
gonna
ain't
oh,
broke.
yeah. I would need to understand that. Like if I had a genius who's have smart genes and all that stuff. I mean, hell, We can fix the fine shit. We can fix the appearance,
Yeah, you can fix that.
but
Appearance is one of the easiest things you can fix.
but that's just us guys. You know what I'm saying? So them females just their females like appearance, man. That's all it is.
Yeah,
That's what distracts them.
yeah,
What
and
commitment? You
appearance will
talk
get
about
you fucked
commitment and
up.
stuff. Well, he's committed. I guarantee you, Omari, and I guarantee you, Omari gonna have a bunch of females, and I guarantee he's gonna smash one of them, maybe two at the most. I mean, he still come back date you whatever, but he ain't gonna be committed. And pussy gonna come right in front of him all over the place.
Yeah, come on.
Now that was Neil deGrasse. Maybe one because they know he got the money and stuff, but deGrasse is way smarter than that.
Yeah, I mean he'll see right through them women
Yeah,
easily,
easy.
easily. I mean it won't be it won't be hard for him to pick the one. So yeah, man. Hey, these chicks better wake up and realize picking people based on their looks, that's what keeps y'all asses single.
But that's I was just gonna say that. But you're picking off us just because of how this person looks, how that person personality is. You might kick him to the curb 6 months later.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey, Pooh, and that's how these women wind up in bad relationships. You picking this
Right.
man based on looks, but then he's a fucking asshole to you and your kids.
That look, that actually remind me of that topic that you brought in. Look. Okay, let's switch it up for a second because
Okay.
this tying into what we're gonna talk about too. 50 Cent. Okay, Megan Good said she dated 50 Cent for a year. He's a nice guy and all, but it
really.
mix his emotions with money. As rich as 50 Cent is, he doesn't throw away his money on his lover. Meanwhile, a young, I forget the lady name, uh, chap, I think that's her name, who is yet to escape poverty, will carry the financial responsibility of his girlfriend. He is not signed a prenuptial contract or on poverty. Megan Good confirms 50 Cent's um assertion on different platforms that he doesn't throw away his money on women. So she's saying that he's a nice guy, good looking. Obviously, the nigga is fit. We seen this nigga in a goddamn music video doing fucking sit ups upside down. Like the nigga is fit, okay? And he got the height, he got the money, and he got the looks, okay? But he doesn't spend any money on his lover, and they only dated for a year. Done. That's it. She said, hey man, you may have got all this X, Y, and Z, but there's no intimacy or nothing like that. Boom, kick him to the curb. I mean, I can get where Megan Good is coming from. She not the type of person that I would throw in a category with the hyenas and whatnot, just kicking niggas to the curb because they don't meet X, Y, and Z off the list or whatever. But that is an important thing. Like you want to spend time with your partner or whatever. You want to show them that you love them. It don't have to be like extravagant gifts or whatever the case may be. But she said he doesn't mix emotions with money. What y'all think about that?
Mm,
Hey, I'll let you go first with this one.
mm. You know, I kinda got mixed reviews on 50 Cent dating Megan Good. And I remember him saying that he doesn't mix money with his emotions when it comes to females. I remember him saying that in an interview. And my take on this is that some men, they're not gonna spend money on you and you haven't put in the work. I gotta know what has Megan Good reciprocated to him during that time period. What did she what was she really doing um with him at that time period? I would really like to know.
Hmm. Okay, I see where you're going. Mm-hmm.
I would really like to know because that would help me really take it into account. Okay, so she did this, she did that, And I can also say, you know, he's stingy. He's very stingy with his money. And I don't blame him because if you see what his ex-wife got out of his ass, you be stingy too. His ex-wife, man, she got Danny almost about $3 to $4 million out of his ass. After that divorce he got, and from child support, he spent about $3 to $4 million on child support, and then he had to deal with his son who was getting mad at him because his son was giving him $84,000 a year, and his son was complaining, talking about that ain't enough.
Wait a minute.
Well, his son was a bitch ass.
Mason was
Oh,
never married.
Well,
He
well,
never been married. He's not a married type
his
of person.
okay, wait a minute. His baby mama was getting some type of money out of him.
Yeah, I'm about to
Maybe
say
okay, maybe it wasn't alimony, maybe it was just child support.
he's just
Okay,
child support.
fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, okay. So he never been married, but it was $3 to $4 million he got out of his ass. And so I understand where 50 Cent coming from. Yeah, I'm not giving you no money. Yeah, he's stingy with his money. I'd be stingy with my money too if my wife got $5 million out of my ass.
Hmm.
Yeah, so nah, man. Yeah, he don't mix it. I don't blame him. I can't get mad at him.
but
That's a good thing.
it also has to come down to what does she mean specifically that he doesn't mix money with emotion? Because if you're in a relationship with somebody, okay, cool, y'all go out on dates or whatever. Both of y'all are celebrities, so you maybe don't have the time for each other like that. But what does she mean? Like you don't mix emotions with money specifically? That's what I want to know. Like, is he not intimate with you? Does he not take you anywhere? Does he don't buy you anything for your birthday, or what specifically is she talking about? You know,
Splurging.
but she don't need nobody to splurge on her. She a celebrity,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
I don't think it's about the money. You know what I'm
I,
saying?
I think she
yeah,
just want to be spoiled a little bit more
yeah,
attention.
yeah.
Like far
And
as
he don't do it.
in a relationship
Yeah,
or
I
like
think that's what Megan Good is. I mean,
Yeah,
like she is the most attractive star. Still to this day, she's still attractive still to me. Um, it's just the fact that in her prime, she in her 20s in her prime, you know, and she just trying to figure out is why is he not paying attention to me? It's like why he not spending the money? I think she's been spoiled. You know what I'm saying? And rightfully so. I'm not. Don't get me wrong. You can be a
just
little bit
because you
spoiled
be
and a little bit of
you
attention, but 50 Cent gonna mix emotions because number one, he already deal with with different baby mamas and all that stuff, and yes, he's like the highest paid rapper. You know what I'm saying in his prime. In early 2000s. Remember, they were dating in early 2000s when they made 21 Questions during that video. So
yep,
he was already up there. He was already got his own clothing with G Unit sneakers, G Unit clothing, vitamin water. They were selling like almost 500, 300, 400 million of vitamin water. You know what I'm saying? Games coming out and all that stuff. And like it's just money coming in. You know what I'm saying? And he's still a young man to this day. But he's still is she doing this because I'm popular now? You know what I'm saying? He's thinking about that because like while he's dating her as a celebrity, he's thinking like, wait, you wouldn't be dating me because I was like making this such and such and such, and I got a record deal, and I'm with Eminem and all that other stuff, and I did a Get Rich or Die Trying. The movie came out. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And he
yeah.
started
50
making,
Cent was hot, bro.
yeah. She wouldn't be start dating him until he got so high. You know what I'm saying?
I
So
think what it is that she's not I think 50 is smart with his money. That's what I think it is.
well,
I don't I don't think like he's not gonna spend money on his girl or whatever the case may be. I don't think that's just in depth what it is. She's probably used to certain things or certain relationships, and the fact that he went through it with his baby mama and his kid, Like they trying to drain the man. Maybe it's just he's smart with his shit. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. So that's what you proving my point. She just wanted attention and a little bit spoiled. He's smart with his money because he already deal with people with with money issues. Man, he just now broke up with Bill K. Fox.
Oh yeah, we don't want to talk about that drunk.
Wow, Bill K. Fox, and they were dating for a big. They were dating for a good what 2 years, I would say.
Yeah, until she
And she
started
was
snapping
she
on
was
the
a little
baby
bit
mama.
older, but
Yeah,
Belko, like, what I'm saying, she wanted a little bit more. And 50 was like, wait a minute, you ain't your mid 40, you need to chill that out. You know what I'm saying? Like, you wouldn't be talking to me if I wasn't doing this, doing that. Nah, he broke that up quick.
yeah.
And that's when he started dating Megan Good. And after that Megan Good, he went to, I don't know what he think about going with Sierra though, and then that kind of fucked her up. But that's a whole nother topic right there and there. But um, it's like they want to be doing this for money. So I'm like, I mean, I might spend like, take you out a little bit, but I ain't gonna give you like no golden, watch or no Rolex and shit like that, or no diamond ring or earrings and shit. No, you gonna have to earn that. My time is more valuable than your money and your attention. Cause if I wouldn't be doing this, making all this such and such, and making all these high values, you wouldn't be dating me right about then. You wouldn't take me seriously. So that's what his mindset thinking. And it could be more other things. Cause he think about other things. He think about his kids too. Because the way he had to struggle, he don't want to make sure that they don't go through that struggle. You know what I'm saying? He was always in bankruptcy, but he was smart with his bankruptcy because he want to make sure he got it. He gotta get back his money track. So yeah, I think she just doing it because she was just a little spoiled and all that shit. That's all it was. And 50 Cent was being smart with his money. That's all. And she just don't see it.
I mean,
She want a shopping spree.
if you're used to
Window shopping. Remember 50
if
Cent said?
you're used to a certain lifestyle, and both of y'all are celebrities, she probably see it as, damn, what's the issue?
Well, she got her own money. Why don't you just do her own shit? Why he got to spend his money? That's like saying,
Because it's a whole thing where even though you're in a relationship, you have your own money. It's nice for somebody to spend money on you.
okay,
It's
that's fair. That's fair, and I get that. That's fair, but he shouldn't have to spend no. He ain't had to spend. How am I break it down? Okay, if I give you something like a little gift, like a birthday or something like that, that's different. Okay, it just depends on how the relationship goes. And it also depends how I feel about you. You know what I'm saying? But just because I feel about you, don't get too comfortable because like that was 50 was trying to say. Maybe he have a bad relationship when he tried to give girls attention, or he tried to get girls money, and then somehow that shit hit the fan. You know what I'm saying? He didn't want to deal with that shit no more. So maybe he trying to be a little bit smart, see how the relationship goes. So maybe the relationship didn't last long. Maybe it didn't put too much commitment. You know what I'm saying? So see how the things go. Maybe he just look at a different view of glass than she does. So I mean, it's like she got her own fucking money. So yeah, it would be nice for her to set gifts and make sure you get attention. We get that, but you gotta look at his point of view too. Like we only been dating for this such and such. So what you put anything on the table? Did you give me a gift? It'd be nice if we give a man a gift every once a blue moon.
Listen, I ain't asking for no chick to buy me no goddamn Nissan or GTR. I ain't asking. I ain't asking for all
Yeah,
this high end shit, man.
but it would
Listen,
be
man.
nice though, would it?
Yeah, yeah, it would be fucking nice, but we ain't really asking for all this shit, man. We got women out here won't even buy you a damn birthday card. So when chicks be out here asking for this, asking for that, I'm like, what what have you done for your man? And I don't mean sex. We we get sex from any fucking whip. So that's off the table. What?
Damn.
n- Yeah, tell me something that you have done something nice for somebody. Like how many dudes out here can say, "Hey man, you know what? My girlfriend took me to Six Flags. My girlfriend took me to uh uh
Oh,
a picnic, and me and her she made the food and brought the blanket and whatnot. I ain't have to do nothing. She did that for me. Like I can name off the top of my head on how many dudes have said, yeah, my girlfriend ain't really never done shit for me.
Damn.
And that's fucked up. That's real fucked up. So I feel where 50 Cent coming from where he ain't spending no money on shit. But I guarantee you, if 50 Cent had a dated somebody like the girl I was dating at one time who took me to Six Flags and I ain't have to spend a dime, all, all off of all the shit, she's like, I'm really doing this because you're a real one. And she's like, I like riding with real ones. And we had a cool ass fucking relationship. And that ain't half the shit she done. That's just one of the things she done. She done more than that. But you know what I'm saying? Like I look at when chicks complain about this shit, but I never hear about y'all doing anything really extravagant or nice for a dude. Just the just 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 the thought of hearing it is
Who
exciting to
out here
me.
not spending money on their man?
It's a
why?
lot of chicks don't spend money on their man.
Oh no.
Yeah, shit, man. Listen,
Wait,
poo.
are you
We
saying
got
are
chicks
you
that don't
saying
want to
that
get a
there's a
motherfucker a
bad thing or
birthday
anything?
card.
Why would you say that?
We don't get no birthday card. We don't even get a cake. Damn bitch, can I get a cake with my name on it?
Wait, oh, hey,
Damn.
hey, or Eric, pause for a sec before I let you go, man. Pause for a sec. But Pooh, why would you say it like that?
Cause why women not spending money on their man? Like
What do
buying
you
them
mean?
a nice gift or something.
Are you saying
Nothing.
because it's a bad thing?
Am I saying it's a bad thing?
Yeah.
I mean, once in a blue moon, you can buy your man something.
Something. They
So,
don't even do that. Pooh, they don't even buy their man nothing on a blue moon.
Mm.
This is sad in these streets, bro. I keep trying to tell people that, but it's sad in these streets. Motherfucker won't even listen, man. I can't even get a birthday. We can't even get a birthday cake from these chicks with your name on it.
mm, a
And
birthday
that's
card
fucking
at least.
sad. It's your fucking birthday. You ain't even gotta celebrate your birthday. Like me, I don't even celebrate my birthday. Because I've been disappointed too fucking much.
Mm.
So
Mm,
yeah, I don't celebrate my birthday. Fuck it. So I can name off plenty of times when some of the females I interacted with ain't never gave me a birthday gift. Ain't never said, oh, they'll say happy birthday, but won't even get me a card. It ain't even gotta be no money in the fucking card. It's just you writing something nice in it and it's got your name on it. Man, I'll put that card to sit on my dresser all year round.
I'm the same way. I got a whole bunch of birthday cards like from the past.
That shit will sit up there all year round. It would be nice if a chick brought me a birthday card and I open up the card and little flowers pop out or something. A little birds just fly up in the sky and shit.
It just make you feel like, hey, this is your day. This is about you. You're special on your day or whatever.
Yeah, because I ain't asking for much. You know, the only thing I want on my birthday is a big booty girl.
Some
All
cheeks.
I want for my birthday is a big booty girl. Just put on a t-shirt, just start dancing. God damn. We ain't hard to please at all.
Mm-mm-mm.
These chicks make this shit, man. I can tell, boy, these chicks make relationships really complicated. And if
I know
you, no, go
sometimes it's
ahead. Go,
hard to shop for a guy because y'all shit expensive. Y'all like y'all shit to be worn the way it wore, or I don't fucking know. But you could get him something small for his birthday,
it can listen. It could be a small bottle of cologne.
right?
It's when we really break it down, I tell you this, Pooh. Remember this? We were talking about this before, and
Hmm.
remember I was saying, "Hey, I want to go to the movies, and I want you to come with."
Oh yeah.
Now, to some people, this will fly over people's heads. We want you to come to the movie when we know that you don't like the movie, but we like it. Or it could be an event that we like that you don't like. What this does is gives you an inside view on what your man likes, and you could be taking notes. Oh, he likes this. Okay, now I know what to get him for his birthday. Okay, I can't get him a car, but maybe I can get him a part for his car. Maybe I
That's
can
what
get some.
that's what
Yeah,
yeah.
it's small. Yeah, it's the small shit. I don't expect for women to go all out for me. But just every once in a while, shit, man, just give me a card. Or something. Hey, give me some fucking flowers. I like those ways flowers smell too. Damn, fuck out of here, man.
But that's what I said too in the podcast. Like when you go out, like it's nobody's birthday, none like that. Y'all just walking around window shopping, and you see he look at a shirt, put it back. You see him pick up some shoes. Oh, these nice or whatever. Put it back. You should be over there taking notes. I
Yeah,
s- I saw him over there in the store looking at these. I'm gonna get him these for his birthday. Something like that. I
yeah.
don't know. It's wild.
It's,
All right.
it's, yeah, yeah, Pooh, it's real fucking simple. It really is.
So we're gonna talk about Sophia here,
Oh shit.
Sophia Barrega. Barrega.
who is 52 years old right now. Says dating someone with less money would be a nightmare. Then to tell you her net worth is $180 million. Dating someone that has less money than you would be a nightmare.
Oh, so you want to go first?
I would, but yeah, sure. First of all, you a Colombian. You know what I'm saying? So I understand how you should have known that better. Um, Money does not bother us for men. You know what I'm saying? And woman makes more money than us. You know, if it comes to that, if you make more mans than me, hey, it is what it is. I'm not expecting you to pay off my car no anything like that. So it shouldn't be no problem. I don't know what she got as issues and shit like that. So that should not be the issue. Maybe she's just trying to look for a guy that's higher than her. You know what I'm saying? So you have to worry about those type of problems. But you trying to deal with somebody that's lower or very low, they're an average guy. I think she's just having a hard time saying that. And I could be wrong. And correct me if I'm wrong, Eric, but she ain't gonna find no guy that was stability or security of her own purpose. You know what I'm saying?
Not to take us seriously.
Mm-mm.
I when I saw that post, I cringed hard because you saying you won't date nobody less than you. Let me ask y'all something. How many people y'all know who's really making over $180 million? You have $180 million net worth. So you mean to tell me you got a real estate agent who makes about $1.5 million a year, and he's worth about 30 to 40 million? That ain't enough. I want somebody to explain this shit to me. Cause we know you're not gonna date no regular dude. I get that. Okay, fine. You don't want to date a regular dude because you feel like uh you're gonna be spending money on him like he's a male gold digger. You don't
Mm.
want to come across one of those. Okay, I'll vouch for you on that part. But you won't date a regular dude that's a multi-millionaire. This is the problem that I don't understand. How these chicks are all of a sudden thinking, oh, he got to make $100,000. Now that ain't enough. Now $250,000 in the. Now you telling me I gotta be worth 180 million just to talk to you? To, bruh, you, these women gonna remain single, bruh. These women gonna remain single. That when I saw she was worth that network, I didn't even know she worth that much. But just the fact that you won't date nobody that makes that has less money than 180 million, that's insane. I was speechless when I saw that. I was just like, this chick here lost her mind. And you 52 years old, listen, man. I just want to smash.
But that makes
Listen,
you think. That makes you think. What the fuck is who is she actually looking for then? And what are you actually looking for? Because if your net worth $180 million, you know what I'm saying? You're a celebrity out here. So you could have wrapped that up, banked that up real quick. You're a celebrity. You know what I'm saying? But your average Joe out here trying to date you, and let's just put it like this. The average Joe want to date her. She has her celebrity lifestyle or whatever the case may be, right? And she sees that he don't make not even as close as her. Okay, let's just say he making 100K a year. It's decent. It's enough for him to live off of him. He getting up there, whatever the case may be. She don't want him. But you acting like you weren't at my position a couple years ago. You know what I'm saying? You act like you never made just 100K a year. The fact that
facts.
you over here keep doing movies and whatever else the fuck that you do, now you're up to 180 million. You know what I'm saying? You don't think that just because of what I do in my profession that I can't get up there? You know what I'm saying? So that makes me think like, what the fuck are you really looking for? Who out here and you what 52? Who the fuck are you looking for to meet your standards? Because all y'all celebrities getting old as fuck. Let's just put it out there. All y'all
Yep.
celebrities getting old.
Mhm.
So who are you really looking for? What you really looking for? You might well get you a little somebody that is younger than you, or somebody that makes less than you, and make it do what it do. Because you keep sitting here talking about somebody got a this the thing. We don't know her preference in men or whatever. She just saying that somebody dates less than her, she won't date them. Okay, so you want somebody that's shorter than you, he got to make more than you, or you know what I'm saying? Make the shit make sense. What you really looking for?
Yeah.
What you really want? You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, you just gonna be somebody else who just gonna fade away. You know what I'm saying? You gonna fade away pretty soon.
Real quick.
Cause
And
you 52 years old out here making these types of allegations, huh? Excuse me.
and she
Besides the money, what you bring to the table? I'm sorry. Go ahead, Bird.
well, I'm just saying, like, she's Colombian. I thought Colombian women were very traditional women.
They are. She's
You know what I'm saying? And
Americanized.
and Sophia, and don't get me wrong, Sophia is a phenomenal actress. Still, I like her when she did the TV show. Damn, what's that TV show called? With Al Bundy, Ed O'Neill. Oh, what's that TV show called?
I know you ain't talking about all my children.
No, no, no,
Oh,
no. Modern Family. Modern Family.
oh, okay.
That was a good TV show. It lasted for like over 10 years. At first, I was kind of skeptical, but after I watched the season of it, I'm like, damn, this shit is kind of fun. But it's Ed O'Neill, man. Ed O'Neill, married to, he just so funny, dude, man. And I still love married to this day. But let's stay folks here. It's just like she just married two people. The first marriage, you know what I'm saying? Not sure who the guy is though, but I know this other guy, her second marriage, she just got off her second marriage though, like last year. And he's an actress. He's an actor too. His name is His also name was Joe. Joe Managino. Or damn, I can't pronounce his name. Managino, some shit like that. This dude, like, late 40s, I would say late 40s, maybe for 47, 48, like that. Shape. I'm talking about, you ever seen the movie Mike, Magic Mike? He was in it.
Yeah.
He was in it. And I'm talking about six pack all in his late 40s. And you let him go? And now you gotta start over the dating. You already got a son. He's in his mid 30s. You know what I'm saying? So who would you rather date? Your options are very limited right now. So I don't know, man. I'm a little skeptical about about these Colombian women.
Dude, she's Americanized. That's an
But
American. That's no, that's totally different. We're talking about an Americanized Colombian.
English ain't going. English, Spanish ain't going away. There's got to be some traditionals got to stay in.
Hmm.
It's got to be something, man. I mean, I get it. She's American now. Yeah, we get that, but it's still traditional. I don't know, man. I think she just lost her traditional way. Because if that's the case, then you should have just like, like lower your standards a little bit. Just love you for you. They just can't love you for your money. There's gonna be a lot of men gonna love you for you, not just for your money.
I mean, if you're out here making these types of allegations at 52 years old, you're hmm, yeah. I don't know what to say, man. I don't know what to say. Like, cause you doing a little bit too much for me. Like I said, you're going to fade away pretty soon. Pretty soon you're gonna fade away. Cause ain't no way in the hell somebody's trying to compete with you at 52 years old at 180 million. 182 million. Or 180 million, my bad. Huh? Excuse me? I don't know, man. Hmm. Somebody, please. Like, is there like some sort of okay? I get that she's Colombian. Okay, let's put that. I get that she's Colombian. I get her background and whatever. But it just goes back to my question: what are you actually looking for, and what do you want in a man? I don't think nobody ever asked her that, or nobody ever interviewed her and asked that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
As far
Well,
as I
well, if she really wants to go back to the dating file, she really just got to lower her standards. Just go back. Go back how you usually date before all this money happened. You know what I'm saying? She just need to go back to dating. She don't have to date no younger man like that. I mean, she could date younger man that's younger than her, like late 40s, would get that. But just lower your standards. Just be. Maybe they need to think about their average too. You know what I'm saying? And I get it. Most men get hesitate when it comes to like women have more money because they think they have more power and shit. And we get that. Maybe you just need to like just lower your standards, just be yourself, and just date. Or maybe just say, you know what, I'll pay for the date. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. And then maybe you'll see a guy that, and then the guy will feel uncomfortable or like, man, a woman to pay for my date. I don't hear think like I ain't got no money and shit, or think like I ain't no powerless or anything like that, no authority. No, she just want to treat her other day. You know what I'm saying? Maybe she need to do that too. But it's a back burn because she making all this money, all this power and shit, and she got a son who's 30 years old too. So,
Oh, she got a kid. That's
oh yeah, her kid is a grown ass man. Cause she had a kid when she was like 19, 20, something like that. Cause I know she had a kid in like the early 90s, like 90. I think while you was born. I think you
okay.
and about the
All
same
right,
age.
all right. You ain't got to put it out there like that. That's crazy. Um,
I'm just saying, but but no, but for real. But I think that's what it is
wow.
too. But I think she just need to like go back. You know what I'm saying? Just if she really wants to date again, whatever the case may be, it's not really that hard. You know, it's just that she just gotta lower her standards. That's all. Just go out there. I'm pretty sure she'll go online or well, she's celebrity star, so I don't know how that's gonna work. But I'm pretty sure gonna find a guy. Go to the gym. Just like me and Eric said, don't go to no club. Go to the gym. Or go to certain place that may actually hang out. You know what I'm saying? If you really look for a guy, you just
Or what happened to just dating just to date people? Like Jesus Christ.
that's what I'm getting at. Just get to know them. You know what I'm saying? Then start dating again. That's what you gotta do. You just go back to the original basis.
It's insane.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Mm.
more is what the fuck is Eric?
Oh, he backstage. Eric, you with us?
Yeah, I fell out for some reason.
Oh, I'm
Okay.
about to say, bro. Like,
Yeah.
you got
I fell
quiet,
out for
bro.
some.
What the fuck going
Yeah,
on?
drop call or something. But yeah, I wanted to comment on that with the whole, her being Colombian. She's an Americanized Colombian. Like she's not like the regular Colombians that you will meet in Colombia. But once you get Americanized, shit, you get that kind of money, yeah, you can that kind of funny.
That doesn't
So,
mean you forget your traditional.
eh, uh, well, the question is, maybe she stopped being traditional.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe she stopped being traditional. Maybe she got over here and the females start getting in her head. Yeah, girl. I wouldn't be doing all that. I don't need it. You don't need to cook. I don't cook. Yeah, you start hanging around motherfuckers like that. Yeah, you start acting the same way too. Some women ain't strong like that. They just ain't. Shit.
Oh my.
I mean, hell, I dated two Colombiana women. I ain't never had these types of issues. I ain't never tried it. I run across one that acting like that. Oh, you one of them? Okay.
Like
Let
I
me make.
said, making these allegations at 52 is wild.
Yeah. I mean, he wants a dude that makes 100. No, he got to have over 180 million. So you mean to tell me if you met a man that made 175 million, you ain't gonna date him?
Hmm.
God damn. He 5 million short. Hold on. Let me go and sell these cars. So I can make he 5 million short and he ain't gonna fucking date him. Man, you know how stupid that sound? Look, fool, that's like a chick said, yeah, you gotta make $100,000 a year. So if he had to lay off for 3 months because he had a torn ACL or something, and he couldn't work for them couple of months, and he made $98,000, you ain't gonna date him? So he 2 grand short, bitch. You can't you can't put your $2,000 with it so y'all can have 100,000. You broke, bitch.
and she
God
ain't,
damn.
and she
God.
ain't.
And yeah, you're right. Yeah, I would never say nothing like that. I can't date a chick because she got to make a certain amount. I, I can't. Nah, bro. Nah. I would like for you to make a certain amount. Yeah, it would be nice. But I'm not gonna make that a requirement for me to date you. She said she ain't gonna date nobody if they got less than 180 million. God damn, woman. How many people walking around here with $180 million in their pocket?
Mm, mm, mm,
Who
mm.
who who ain't a celebrity or athlete? And you 52 years old and you making these type of demands? Damn.
I'm trying to tell
Fool,
you.
fool, I don't know what this. Ooh, boy, these women gonna be in for a rude awakening, boy. If they don't learn. They ain't gonna learn because they got celebrities like this. Yeah. Sophia said she can't date nobody that make 180 million. Well, I'm gonna raise the standard. If he don't make $200 million, I ain't gonna date him. God damn. I mean, what athletes make that kind of money?
It's not
Uh, uh,
even that, like what it's not even that, bro. It's really all about who the fuck who gives a shit? Who gives
baseball.
a shit?
I can only think of baseball athletes who make that kind of money. I think the highest paid baseball player right now is worth he got almost like $1 billion contract, like 800 900 billion, 800 900 billion, 800 or 900 million. I think
Hmm.
that's one of the highest paid athletes.
Hmm.
So
Oh,
I
wait a
mean,
minute.
damn.
Wait, talking about baseball
Yeah, it's a baseball player who got a contract for like 800 million.
for how long? Like,
Shit, man, it was it. Shit,
ain't
probably
no
no less than 10 years.
oh, I can see maybe a quarter billion. I get it.
Nah, bro, that contract was like at least I know for a fact it got to be well over 700 million.
What player?
It's a baseball player. I know he a pitcher. That I do know.
Wait, the only player that I know that made the only highest player I know that earned that much salary is like 70 million per year. You know what I'm saying? With 30 mil guaranteed. So I know that for a fact, but it ain't no way don't somebody make that much money. Like baseball make
Bro,
money anyway. MLB do not make that much money either way.
Major League Baseball, they are the highest paid athletes.
They high, but they not that high. They not making that much money. But that's not here or there, man. We talking about Sophia.
I'm gonna find out that player that got that contract. I'm gonna find him.
I know it's a pitcher, but I don't think that pitcher make that much money.
Man, that shit was high. But yeah, Sophia, yeah, she ain't gonna find no dude. She's not gonna find a dude that's gonna really take us seriously.
Mm-mm.
'Cause if I had 2 to 300 million dollars, I wouldn't take her seriously. Like, nah, man, this Sophia, nah, man, I ain't finna get no relationship. Let me go ahead and clap these cheeks for like 90 days.
But
Go ahead and get it out the way.
but
It
think,
ain't working out for me, baby.
would you date her?
Would I date her
Yeah.
at my age with no kids? Hell no. Hell no. Because I want a family.
Well, you know what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. We understand your view. We just talking about just getting
But
back to dating.
if I was it, but if I was a, if, let's say if I'm 20 years in and I was a high profile athlete or entertainer. Yeah, I'm sitting on a lot of money. I got kids already. Yeah, I date Sophia. But she won't date me if I ain't got 180 million. So I gotta go and sell my Ferrari. Let me see how much that Bugatti worth. I only had it sitting over there for about 7 years. It won't start. So let me see. Let me get let me get on here and see if I can sell these cars to meet this to match. I need to see your net
Okay.
worth.
All right. All right. Let me bring this in. Okay. So because we got to get through these topics. So the mom says she's skipping out on her daughter's graduation after learning that her 30-year-old boyfriend would be there. The daughter started dating him when she was only 17 years old. Is the mother wrong or is the mother right?
Wait, say that again?
One more time.
The mother skips daughter's graduation after learning the 30-year-old boyfriend would be there. The daughter dated him when she was 17 years old.
All right. So I want to hear this. Hear you loud and clear. The mother skipped her daughter's graduation because she just found out that her 30-year-old boyfriend was dating her the, was dating her daughter. Is that what you're saying?
No, the boyfriend is 31 years old.
Okay.
Uh huh.
They started dating when the girl was 17 years old. It doesn't say how old the girl is now, but obviously she's way younger.
I'm
The
just saying, like,
mom,
33-year-old dated a 17-year-old girl.
well, he's 31, but I don't know how old he was at the time. He was, well, basically he was in his 20s and she was 17 at the time when they started dating. Now that the daughter's going to graduate, the guy is 31 years old now. The girl's going to graduate. The mother
Mm,
said she ain't going.
mm, mm. That's crazy.
Is the mother wrong or not?
Mm,
Well, first of all, he's wrong. The fuck? Why the fuck?
yeah.
He's wrong.
I.
Hell, man. Look, oh, hey, let you go, bro.
Oh hell no.
I'm mixed emotions. I gotta prepare for my speech. Go ahead.
Eric said, oh, hell no.
Hell no. So this dude here, he over here smashing an underage chick.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, bro, I can't let you slide with that one. I can't let you slide with that one. I don't listen, man. I don't. I want a chick younger than me for a fertility rate. But 17, nigga, you lucky. You lucky you ain't somewhere stinking somewhere. Yeah, I said it. Why? What the fuck you thinking, bruh? Ain't no fucking. No, I don't date children. That's a no no. That's a big no no. I don't date children. And the fact you over here smashing a chick who's 17, she ain't even out of high school yet. Damn. I,
Right.
nah, bro. I can't do that. Nah, I can't do that.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta be. I, I prefer a woman to be in her teens, not in her teens, but in her 20s, at least 20. But
Bro, 21 be the exact good
that
number
that
for me.
eight that 18 to 19 shit, I can't do it. You gotta be a bit you gotta be in your 20s. 20, 21, 22. I
21
can work with
number,
I can
bro.
work with that. So what?
21 is the magic number.
Uh,
Cause you got you can't. I mean, I get you don't drink air, but like I'm talking about just going out places, shit like that, man. You usually be 21 and over.
yeah, that's true, but you know, when you been out of the country like I have, clubs are a
I
lot
get it. I
different.
get it. Okay, I
Yeah,
get
yeah,
that. I get it. I get it.
clubs are a lot different. So yeah, that's why I say, 20 is the sweet spot for me. Very rarely would I date somebody that's 18 or 19. Unless you just unless you just highly mature. And even at that point I still don't want to fuck with you. But this motherfucker running around here smashing chicks at 17? Listen, I mean, did her parents I can see this is one of those arranged marriages shit where you know these women are heavily vetted for their husbands and their husbands are heavily vetted. I can almost see that to a certain degree, but you just bro, this nigga here, nah. Let me find out my daughter get smashed by dude in his thirties. Oh no, that ain't going down, bro. Nah, nah, you can't do that. You can't do that.
First of all, first of all, the mother is not wrong. Okay, the
Yep.
mother is there to protect her child from predators like this because you are a predator. You think about it. You've been dating her since she was 17 years old. Motherfucker ain't even jump off the porch yet. I lost my virginity at 17 years old. Couldn't go outside, couldn't do shit. Protected. And people getting on the mom, cause I seen a TikTok video of this too. People getting on the mom, talking about she's 17, she's finna be an adult. Finna be an adult. You ain't no fucking adult. This nigga is 31 years old. Let's just talk about the time frame when they started dating. Okay. Cause I don't know exactly how old she is now. 17 years old, you're dating a 31-year-old. Let's just be honest. Your mama ain't that far from that age. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Your mama around the corner from it. So no, I get it. Like there's times where girls or guys would date somebody, like the girl would be 17, he would be 18, he just graduated or whatever, then she right behind him finna graduate. I can understand that more than this. I'm not saying that that's okay either. Fuck no.
Mhm.
You still 17 and he's 18. He's legal, you're not. That's the whole shit that I'm looking at. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah.
But
that's common. That's common in high school.
this right here, you starting to date at 17 and he's 31 years old. Motherfucker,
Yeah.
what? Excuse me? I'll wring my daughter's neck.
He ain't even.
I mean,
He ain't.
it's
I'll choke her ass out. And then I'm gonna choke his ass out. Cause what do you mean? That means you was looking at her when she was 16 years old. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
yo,
Pooh.
Pooh, go ahead, Eric.
No, go ahead, Arthur. Go ahead.
Well, I was gonna piggyback what both of y'all were just saying. Like, like you could just wait because she turned 18 at least. You know what I'm saying? And like, yes, it's legal. And you know me, I don't date 18-year-olds like that. I don't, cause they still consider me as a kid. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Even in my 20s, and I start dating, I'll never forget, cause like, cause they still have their mindset. They just want to have fun. They not think about having children and all that shit. Excuse me.
Got a little echo there.
Yeah, yeah. So anyway, they not think about having children or getting married and all that stuff. Not in the old days. You know what I'm saying? They think about going to the club, have fun, or at least travel. Or at least in their mind, positive mind, like, what do I want to do with my career, such as like that. You know what I'm saying? Cause they just got out of high school. You know, it just still babies to me. And for this guy who clearly wanted to date her, now two things could be true. He probably didn't know how old she was, but that's still no excuse for her. Cause the worldview eyes, they still consider as you as a predator.
No. Ain't no saying that he don't know how old he is, how old she
I
is.
said two things could be true. I ain't saying it ain't
She's
true.
31 years old. Not one
And
time in
at
your
the end,
adult
I
mind
just said the
you
world gonna view him as a predator still, even if
I'm
his fault is
saying,
no
like,
fault.
even if he's 30 years old, you mean to tell me you don't got common sense to ask her real age or whatever? And I get that these young girls out here looking like grown ass women, out here getting their lashes done, makeup,
I get that.
feet,
Yes,
and
I
all
do.
this shit.
Oh, I get that. Stay with me now. Stay with me. I get you.
Man,
I
this
get you. I
topic is
get it.
very
I get it. I agree. I get you. Stay with me now. Stay with me.
I'm just saying it's a
I
touchy subject here. Cause ain't no way.
I get. I said two things could be true, but at the end, the world still gonna view you as a predator. Still
Okay,
gonna
that's
view you as a
not what I'm
predator.
saying. That's
That's
not
what I'm
what
just saying. You gotta stay with me now. Stay with me. So at the end, he could at least wait till she turned 18 by law. You know what I'm saying? And also the state depends on that too as well, but that's not even here or there. But in the worldview, you still gonna view her like you probably had a good look at her when she was like good 17, 16, 17 at the most. So in your eyes, you pretty much like R. Kelly. You know what I'm saying? So so and yes, Pooh, you right. There are young women that act you think that these young women act more maturity and stuff like that. That's still no excuse. You know what I'm saying? It could you could at least wait till she turned 18, or you could at least wait till she get out of high school, whatever case may be. Because at the worldview, your ass up. And yes, I don't. Yes, the mother should have just damn choked the shit out. Still put the belt on her. Still put some hands on her or something. But yeah, she about to graduate. But that should not ruin her to see her daughter to walk over that aisle to get her degree. That should not stop you. Now, it wouldn't stop you put slap her beside her head and what the fuck you think about dating a 31-year-old, and it won't stop her but goddamn put charges on that 31-year-old saying you dated my daughter such and such. The mother could have did that, but that shouldn't stop her for like seeing her daughter graduate. It should not stop her.
Maybe it stopped her because she wanted to probably lay hands on the dude.
Yeah, you can still lay hands on a dude. That not gonna stop me from watching my kids graduate. But it ain't gonna stop me put the hands on the dude, or at least put him on the 6 feet under. I'm just saying it would not stop me at all because I still love my kids. I still want to see my kids walking down the aisle to put their hand on that degree and prepare for the world. It would not stop me from doing it for anything, cause that is my job. At least it'll be more nice. This is just me. It'd be more nicer before I leave the earth to see my kids graduate from college. You know what I'm saying? But graduating for kids graduating from high school is good enough, but it'd be perfect enough for me to leave out this earth to see my kids graduate from college. That's just my view. I would love to see that for anything. That would put like my achievement check out of this world as a parent. But that wouldn't stop me. Because if I found out if a man or a woman date my kids underage, they all dead.
It's
They
gonna
ain't
be a
no
problem.
police. I would get the police. If the police can't do nothing involved, they better do because they about to be another murder. You might as well just put me
Hey,
on arrest. I'll prepare for my punishment, whatever case may be.
get the
Mm-mm.
hey, hey, Austin, get the table. Hey, Dudley style. Get the table.
Cause no,
Shit.
I'll give you a prime example, right? And I think I told you this before. Before I came here, I mean, after I left the army, regular army, and joined National Guard, I was picking my cousin up, kids' cousins, from daycare, and my cousin, when I picked the kids from daycare, whatever, and I was waiting outside, my cousin, pulled the young girl outside to see who I looked like, and the girl was just 18. So I'm like, I told my cousin, like, I didn't want to put my cousin in blast, like, I ain't gonna call her name, but I was like, what are you doing? I just showed what she looked like. Which I asked her, did you talk about me? She said, maybe. So we went back to the house, whatever. I said, and I had to thinking, like, and I told my cousin, like, I don't date 18-year-olds. I said, I know, I know, but she's very sweet. I know you're there, but she's legal. She got such. I'm like, no, but I will have a conversation with her. How about that? That's all. I said, okay. So at first, the conversation went okay, but it wasn't like the standard that I want to date her. She was okay, young lady, but she talking about I'm looking for a grown man and all that stuff. And she said the right things, but do I believe the right things? No. Because I know that
Mm.
little tone. I know that tone. Listen, I know that tone that she still want to try around because guess what? She was talking about the club. She said her side hustle was being a promoter. And I'm thinking, you 18 years old, how you be a promoter on the side?
Yeah, nigga, she promoting that ass. That's what that was. She out
I'm
there
like,
promoting that
you
ass.
18 years old, how you be a club promoter?
Yeah, she out there promoting that ass, bro. She ain't fooling nobody. She
Well,
belong to the streets.
these days and age, you could be a promoter. You could be fucking anything these
Not
days.
18.
Yeah, you can.
I thought you
What
said she was
club?
17.
18?
Oh, she was 18. Oh, I thought you said she was 17.
No,
You could
even if so, I'm just saying, bro. I understand she's legal, but name of somebody who's 18 years old who was a club promoter.
you could be a club promoter just off Instagram. You ain't got to be like out there in the public eye.
Oh, I thought he was talking about she was 17. Oh, okay, my bad.
But even if so, I'm just saying, like, I don't believe that shit. Cause like when you say, but that even if you a club promoter, that's just telling me that you just like going out.
Yeah,
You
that's coming for an 18-year-old.
yeah. So yeah, I mean, I get it. You 18, you want to go out, you want to have a good time. I was 18, I want to go out and have a good time. Don't get me wrong. We all was. I know I was. But when you say that, I'm like, you say you're a club promoter, 18? Mm-mm. That just dropped the ball. Now I just found out. Well, recently I found out that she's married now. And all that stuff. That's great for her, but no, mm-mm. Not even 21. If you ain't graduated from college and stuff like that, come talk to me. But other than that, 17, yeah, you about to get killed. Man, I would if I was that dude, man, I would not be on social media or anything like I would have moved out the state if I if I was that dude's shoes.
Yeah, man. You ain't finna be dating my 17-year-old daughter. Hell no. Damn, nigga, you couldn't wait a whole year?
Hell, you could confront the parents how old you was or some shit like that.
God damn. Nah, man. I don't that young girl shit. Nah, man. I prefer you be 20 and above. 20 and above, you got at least a good shoulder on your head. 18, 19, 17, 15, 12. Like some of these niggas, man, god damn, y'all need y'all asses whooped. Some of y'all really do need y'all asses whooped, bro. It's alright.
I mean,
All
nothing you can
we
do
gonna,
with 18. There's nothing you can do about it if they
yeah,
legally an adult. We get that point, but
yeah.
it's the fact that
Put some
like I
slugs
said,
in
I
your
would say
ass.
21 would be the best bet for me. That's just a magic number. 20 is just barely making it, but 20 is barely making it. But my magic number is just 21. That's just like give you more maturity and stuff like that to me.
Yeah, it does. But at least with 20, at least you won't have your foot in a bucket of cement.
Mm, that's shaky. That's shaky.
Shit, god damn, 18, 19? Nah, bro. You on thin ice. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna change the subject here because
Yeah, yeah, it
that's
makes me feel uncomfortable a little bit.
no. Um,
Say no.
let's get in one more topic here, and I'm gonna tie them into two because it's from Pop the Balloon. Okay,
Oh
so
shit.
here's two scenarios here. A guy sabotaged his chances because another man one upped him in his response. Let that sink in. Okay.
Hmm.
And another one where oh shit, where did it go? Damn. Oh damn, I can't find the other one. Okay, well we'll just do this one. This was a little irritating to me because the guy and the girl, they both said that long distance wasn't a big issue because they wasn't so far from each other, right? And the other guy said that since long distance isn't an issue, then he was a little bit closer than the other guy. And she was like, oh, okay. The first guy popped his balloon because of what the other guy said. And They look back at him, the host and the girl look back at him and was like, "Why you popped your balloon?" He was like, "Because I seen the way she looked at him when he said that he was a little bit closer to me." And I'm like, she just told you that long distance wasn't the problem, wasn't the issue or nothing like that. Just because he's a little bit closer, he said, "Nah, he got it. He got it. He can be there quicker than I can." And he popped his balloon for that. And they was hitting it off throughout the show. You know what I'm saying? They was hitting it off, but he done sabotaged himself because this nigga say that he closer.
Mm, mm, mm. When
Are
are
you
niggas gonna learn competition is good? Competition is good.
at
You ain't
this?
no, go ahead, Pooh.
I was just about to say at this point, sir, you might well go ahead and walk off the show because if you gonna sit here and pop your balloon because of what the next nigga say, then what's the point of you being on the show anyways? You know what I'm saying? What's the point of you being here?
You already competing because you there.
Exactly. I was gonna say, just everybody in here got something else to say about that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else probably looking at you like, oh damn, he's closer than me. But you popped your balloon because this nigga said that he was closer. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. Get out of here, man.
Everybody competes. Everybody competes. It doesn't. It is no way around that. I don't know where people get off. "Oh, I ain't gotta compete." A lot of women say that shit. Men gotta compete all the time. You're always competing, even when you're in a marriage and a relationship. The fact that people seem to think that you ain't got that you supposed to just give up right there when you stop. No. If you stop loving your wife, you think somebody else ain't gonna love her?
Right.
You stop taking your wife out, you think somebody else ain't gonna take your wife out? Fuck out of here. You better
And
wake up
just
and realize,
your wife out, you don't think nobody else looking at your wife too? You're
yeah,
still in competition.
you're still in competition. That shit don't stop. That shit don't stop to the day you fucking die. And the fact that this is a weak ass fucking man. He the type of shit that if another man looks at her or strikes a conversation with her with his girlfriend, he the type of dude that'll probably leave his girlfriend right there and then.
Yeah. He ain't the type of person that walk up and be like, "Hello, excuse me, who are you? I'm
Yeah,
so and so. I'm her man." You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? You don't walk up and do shit like that. You just see, oh, she's talking to somebody. She's talking to Chris Brown. That's it. I can't fight no more. She done talked to Chris Brown. It's over. You don't know what they having a conversation about.
That motherfucker there, man, ain't no way in here. I know this nigga didn't pop a balloon because the other dude said, I'm closer.
Bro, that shit pissed me off. I was like, bro, damn. As the host, I would have kicked his ass off.
Look, just like me being on a show, right? And the chick says I live in Savannah. I'm like, okay, that ain't but 4 hours. 4 hours ain't shit. I can listen to some reruns or Raw and Unapologetic podcast for the, until I get there to Savannah. So what the
Right. Two,
fuck?
3 episodes to get you there.
Yeah, two probably get me there.
Listen,
Shit.
I listen to
So
him all day doing Uber.
yeah. So come on now. Let and somebody says the other dude said, "Hey man, I live 2 hours closer." I'm not gonna pop my balloon just because he said he's 2 hours closer. I'm just like, okay, well he has a 2 hour advantage. So what?
Man,
That's
just because you 2 hours closer, that don't mean you offering what I'm offering. You could be a fucking
yeah,
Hmm.
you could be a
yeah.
fucking asshole, and I'm out here dropping. Lord,
Man,
please.
come on, man. These men, I swear, man, these men are these niggas are sensitive. I can't get I
Ass,
can't
weak
come
ass niggas.
I can't deal with emotional men. Men
Mm-mm.
who are really emotional, I can't deal with them because they make fucked up decisions.
Yeah, you
And that's
think
a fuck yeah,
emotions.
yeah, that's a fucked up decision right there to make. You made a decision because This chick, this dude here says, "Oh, he's closer to me." That don't mean nothing, bro. She probably still would have chose you even if you was 4 hours. Because guess what? He might be 2 hours closer, but you might be 4 hours, but you might be more committed.
Right. You might give her
He,
more than what he offering.
yeah, come on now, man. This shit here, bro. These men, I don't know what's up with these men. These men need help. They need help bad.
But
They need to know
the
how to.
thing is, you also came on this show. You know what I'm saying? Ain't like she picking people that's literally in your city.
Yeah, everybody from out of town.
Mm-hmm.
And pretty much everybody on that show, they're not. I think that show is broadcast in Texas. Everybody's not from Texas. You got people flying and driving to Atlanta
Mm-hmm.
from Atlanta to this spot to find love. So I don't understand that part either.
Right.
Like yeah, you got to get past, and that's another thing too. Where people say they can't deal with a long distance relationship. If I could do a long distance relationship with a chick in another country, y'all can too. Let's stop playing this game. It's a short flight to across the states. How long it usually take to get from Atlanta to Cali? Maybe 5 or 6 hours. So if I can do it, you can do it.
It's cause they don't want to, man.
Yeah, you lazy
They don't
ass.
want to put in that work. I have to
Lazy.
fight for this person or whatever. Motherfucker, you're fighting for her anyways. You came
Every
there to that show looking for whatever fuck you looking for. You fighting for her already.
Come on, dog.
Damn.
Hey,
Come
look,
on, man. You can't
it's
quit
okay.
like
Look,
that.
but piggyback what Eric is saying. Look, it's okay to be emotional. You just gotta control your emotions. You
Yep.
know what I'm saying? And and I get it. Some men out there are sensitive, man, and it's okay. You just gotta control it. You just don't want to show that to everybody in the world, man. And we all human at the end of the day, but it's a competition, and man should know that we are competitors. You know what I'm saying? But at the end, there's like a lot of billions of women out in the world. So you gotta deal with some rejection. And the rejection means that now it could be two things rejection can do. I understand it could be a bad thing, but also it could be a good positive side at the end of the road. Because this girl may be good in fashion or whatever, but you might or maybe you might dodge a bullet. Because maybe this person down the road is not a good person at all. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that'd be a good fit for you. You know, you just don't never know. So just because you did rejection doesn't mean it works out at the end.
Yeah.
But what did my thing is, what the hell you came on here for? Not thinking that nobody was gonna be like close to you or nothing like that. What did you really expect? That's what I'm trying to
Well,
understand.
his expectation, like his expectation, he's trying to, see if there's a girl out there for him, and I
But
don't know what.
if there was a girl out there for him, then what he worried about if somebody lived closer to them? Not you might as well just don't go on the show and meet somebody locally. That's what you should
Well,
do.
that's the question mark that has to deal with the man. We don't know that for sure. So we could think of numerous things about that, but that's up to the man's decision. I can't do that shit because that's just telling me I'm just desperately trying to look for a woman. You know what I'm saying? That's just me personally. So if I'm come to a show like that, but I don't do that shit. I don't know what other men do it though. But I mean, I don't see nothing wrong with it. But
Do what wrong with what?
I said I don't see nothing wrong with it if a dude
I
wants to
don't
go up to the
understand
show.
what are you referring to? Is what I'm asking.
Refer to like going to the show, the pop balloon show.
Mm-hmm.
Like what's wrong with it?
So you're saying like you wouldn't go on the pop balloon show?
No, I just told you it just sounds like to me like if I go up there, it just sounds like to me I'm desperately looking for a woman.
You
That was to me.
you are.
That's what I'm saying. So
Okay,
that's just
but
my view. I
yeah,
don't know what
yeah.
other guys view because other guys have different views when it comes to the show. Maybe they just do it for the show, just for getting audience or getting attention, whatever the case may be. I just don't want to go to the show because I don't want nobody to think I'm desperately trying to look for a woman. And if you go into the show look for one, that's okay. I have no problem with that. I prefer not to go to the show because I don't want nobody to think that I'm desperate to
Can you
look
hear
for a
me?
woman.
I
Okay.
mean, it's not showing that you. I'm sorry. Actually, go ahead. Go ahead, Eric.
No, 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 no. You are desperate. That's the point. All of the people that go on the show are desperate. You know why? Because the dating pool is fucked up across
It
the
is.
board.
It is.
It is fucked up. So guess what? Yeah, you should be desperate. You should be. Look, man, these chicks' clocks are running out. They eggs are drying up. Their money is fucked up. They're getting laid off. They looking for something, man. Everybody's looking for a fucking partner. So it's nothing wrong to be desperate. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm desperate. Shit, I want somebody too. Hell, I want somebody I could take out and and and, and give her flowers and give her back rubs, clap
Hmm.
cheeks on a regular basis. You know what I'm saying? I want that too. So yeah, we're all fucking everybody on the show is desperate. There's nothing wrong with being desperate at this point.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with putting yourself out there, cause you
Yeah.
put yourself out there on dating apps. You
Mm-hmm.
you put
Yeah,
yourself
there's
out
nothing wrong with
like, hey, I'm looking for somebody. You know, this is what I have to offer, whatever.
it.
I'm
Yeah,
not
there's nothing.
ashamed of showing people the fact that I'm actually looking for somebody or looking to settle down or whatever the case may be. Shit, maybe somebody else looking for that shit. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying?
Yeah,
You
there's
never.
nothing wrong with that.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
Hey,
Yeah, we're all desperate to a certain degree.
that type of view. But some people view do it because like, they just want to smash
That's true.
online. So, but some people didn't do that. But you're right though, Pooh. I ain't really thought about that too. But
Yeah.
I just don't want to go TV show to pop balloon. And back there, I couldn't deal with rejection. I hate rejection,
Oh
but
shit.
it's part of life.
You
So,
don't want me to go on that show.
but
I
Now,
go on that show. Everybody getting clown.
I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna wrap it up. Now, this is gonna sound a little bit contradicting, a little,
Uh
but
oh.
hear me out from what I'm saying. Okay, I'm gonna give y'all this: pop the balloon versus them dating reality shows like Flavor of Love or whatever.
okay,
Now, it is contradicting, but either way it go, I still wouldn't be on. I wouldn't. I'll go on pop the balloon more than uh Favor of Love, because that is a little bit more competition and you doing a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? And it's on TV. Like you slobbing down somebody and then you come over here to slob me down or try to slob me down. Like that, no, I'm not doing that. I can't be out here knowing that you just went over there and tongue down this person and then you trying to come my way. And then you got another person, you finna leave my room, go to the next person. And then I have to do this competing and whatnot for you. You know what? Nah, I can't do that. And like I said, it does sound a little contradicting, but I'm just trying to split up the realm here. I would rather go on Pop the Balloon versus those type of dating reality shows. I can't do that. That mm. And I
Yeah,
just
we already know.
because Bird said desperately showing people in love. Like, even though I'm fine with showing myself desperate out there, I ain't that fucking desperate to slobbing somebody down after somebody else just slobbed them down. No. Absolutely not. No.
Mm.
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
But
that's crazy.
yeah, I get how people would date somebody and then maybe 6 months later they dating somebody else. I get that. I didn't see the shit, but I see you over there tonguing down somebody else. Just, I'm good.
Yeah, I couldn't do Flavor of Love.
Mm.
Absolutely not. That shit there, nah.
It's
Everybody
show
on the
though. It's a
show just
good
want
show.
to
I ain't
smash.
gonna lie. I loved it though.
Yeah, it's a funny show. It's funny. But
But I
yeah,
wouldn't do it now.
seriously. But from a serious note, like if I'm looking for a relationship, hell no, that would be the least. That would be the least show I go on.
Right.
Mm.
I wouldn't do it if I was looking for something
Nah,
serious.
nah,
Definitely.
not serious. Hell no,
Mm-mm.
couldn't
I'll
do it.
pass. Ew,
Them motherfuckers on that show, boy, they were wilding out.
for
Like they were
real.
just going all in. I'm like, bruh, I, I thought y'all were looking for love. Nah, y'all ain't looking for
Then you got
love.
crazy ass bitches like New York and shit. Like, damn.
Nah.
You know what,
Hey
bitch?
man,
Have him. You
New
want to have
York was funny, man.
it was
Funny.
funny.
That
And
bitch
she
was funny as hell, boy.
but if she was over there fighting for her little man, I don't know if it was just for clout. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if she talked to the producers. We want you to be a little extra, but you doing a little too much.
That shit was crazy as hell, boy. She was on it. She's like, I'm finna, I need that. Nah, yeah, I'm gonna get this man. But she was doing everything and anything. I'm like,
In
damn, bruh.
charge of New York. Listen, motherfucker, nobody give a fuck about that. Nobody cares. God damn.
New York would have been all right if she would have lose the attitude.
Yeah, New York wasn't a bad. She wasn't a bad chick.
Yeah,
She
she
just had an attitude
no
problem.
problem. Yeah, that was the only thing that kind of like losing points right there. She, I ain't
What?
said you. I would have picked New York over what's that girl? Delicious.
Oh hell no.
I would if she would have lost that attitude. She would have been picked.
I don't know, man. Delicious was a nice chick.
She is.
She was
She.
a nice chick, but
I just say like I said, if New York would have lost her attitude because she looked like she's a very serious woman. And I don't mind having a person who's serious. I don't like it too. Not, but it just depends because I can see the potential of her being a mom, but if her mom and her family was cool and she would have lost all the attitude, she would have been all right.
Yeah, but she had a lot of attitude because there was a lot of competition around her. So
There
if
yeah.
is,
she was with, let's say, one
but she
minute
always be saying, but it's the only kid that kind of fucked me over was she's the what she said what's her term was the head bitch or something like that.
yeah, the HBIC.
HBIC, the head bitch in charge.
She making her
I
points
didn't like that.
known.
That's the one thing. Like, who was in charge? You ain't in charge of me. Fuck
She
you.
making is known for the other girls. She's in competition with them. She's sitting there trying to get her time in with
Flavor
Flavor Flav, and another bitch come in there. Like that's like another bitch coming to your kitchen trying to fucking cook. Like, no, excuse me, I'm the head bitch in charge. You know what I'm saying? You need time with him when is your time to have. I didn't think like yeah, she did snap sometimes, but if you actually go back and look at it, there was reasons for her snapping. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, it really was.
There was some reasons. I give you
Yeah.
that, but
It was reasons for her snapping, and the other bitches trying to come over there and take up her time, and they had a little bit of time. Each one of them had their time with Favor Flav, and then if he'd be like, "Oh, I want to go chill with Delicious," motherfucker, you cutting in my time to go hang with her? That's what I'm saying. I can't be on that
oh,
because my time is my time. You go hang with her when you got your own time with her. You know what I'm saying?
I gotta go back and look at that shit.
It was look
that,
look at it. Look at it.
that,
It
that,
was time when she was snapped just because the other bitches was there. Look it up. Look it up.
okay.
Hey, bitch in charge.
It was some. It was some. I do understand where New York's coming from. about the time and thing. And I get that. And there's sometimes that some females tried her and all that stuff. When that white girl spit on her face, and then she thought she won't walk away, thought she won't get attacked.
Yes,
That's
the infamous
understandable. That's
classic
understandable.
flip.
Somebody spit on your face, oh, that's a slap to a duel. You know what I'm saying? Because
I'm
people
about to lay
spit on
hands
me.
on you. I'm about to lay hands on you. All respect is gone.
Oh yeah, most definitely, for sure. That's New York that roughly I would agree. But the HBIC, I'm thinking she talking about HBCU, not HBIC. But when she said that, I'm like, okay, if she would have dropped that shit right then and there, she would have been. I would have choose her over hoops. I would choose her
Oh
over
hell
connection.
no.
Hoops? Hell
Hell
yeah.
no. Nigga, I know you lying.
I ain't lying at all. I'm
Hoops was
dead
cool,
serious.
man. Hoops
I'm
was
dead,
cool.
bro. I'm telling you, who is a gold digger? I saw it from the
What?
get go. I said, man, I try to tell people. I used to work UPS, and I try to say, everybody, man, I don't trust Hoops, man. I think Hoops a gold digger, bro, because I don't think that. And I announced it right there and there, and I said it, and I told y'all that's why he I have season 2. Remember?
Damn.
I said it from the jump. I said, Hoops is a gold digger. Yes, she's fine. Don't get me wrong. She's fine. She with Shaq now. She's fine, but I think she's going for the money, bro. And I said it right then and there when she made that reunion thing. She said, I have love for you. When they said they have love for you, they're not really in love with you. They're not
That's a
in love
fact.
with you. So yeah, when she said that in the union, but it hurt his feelings. And I said he should have picked New York. Now,
Hmm.
I don't agree when he picked New York. He brought New York back in the second season. She got pissed off with that shit, and I get that. You know what I'm saying? That's her emotions. She's an emotional woman. And I get that. But it's like I said this before, if she would have controlled her attitude and all that stuff, she would have been all right. Even if Flavor Flav wasn't the right fit for her, she would have been straight. Cause she wasn't ugly. She had the body. She wasn't ugly. It was just her ugly attitude that kind of makes her ugly. And now people just
That's what I'm
view her.
saying. I don't think that she had an attitude. I think she was just out there in competition. You know what I'm saying? She
It's
put in
that's too different. It's a difference between our competition and women's competition. It's two different levels.
business is what it
She,
was.
man, she was whooping bitches.
No,
She was whooping bitches asses and taking names. I
it,
remember that shit. I was like, God damn.
it's not. It's not that. I mean, I hear you, Pooh, but it's just not the same. It's really not the same. But New York had it. She just gotta lose that attitude. That's that. I mean, Pooh, I hate you, but she just gotta lose that attitude. She would have been all right.
Mm.
Just if she, I would say that if she would have maintained her emotions, she would have been fair. It won't guarantee her win with Flavor Flav's heart, but it would be viewed with a lot of men's eyes.
Hmm.
Mm, mm, mm.
Now
Mm, mm,
we gonna chop it up. I want y'all to look at some more of those videos. We gonna bring that in because that's never really been talked about. Like why they didn't work out or why New York was snapping the way she snapped. Y'all do y'all research and we gonna do another podcast on it. How about that?
for sure, for sure.
How about that?
Oh, I'll talk about it. Shit, I
We'll
mean,
bring it back.
I'll watch the show again. I don't. When a lady
Hey.
pooped on Flavor Flav's house, shit on Flavor Flav's house, and still picked her. I'm like, what the fuck are you thinking?
Mm,
Hey, I got all them suckers on DVD.
mm.
All the Flavor Flav, yeah, I got all them on DVD. So yeah, I'm
I
gonna
like
definitely
season
check them
3
out.
though. Season 3 was kind of laying like, yeah, that's pretty much it for him though.
Season 3 was trash.
It was
It was
trash.
trash. Yeah.
It was
This
trash.
was trash. Oh, damn.
It was trash.
All right, y'all. Well, we got some more topics for Sunday's podcast. I'm gonna leave those in there. And
Bet.
we have to do a court case because I was listening to our old podcast. We haven't did one in a minute, like
Mm.
a
Mm.
long time.
We
So
need everybody here. We need everybody. We need all hands on deck when we do them damn court cases. Cause
I
that
mean,
shit is funny.
it's only us. You know, we've been holding it down. So we
Damn.
got we got a good amount of people. We got a judge. We got you representing. We got Bird, the jury. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm tired of being a jury. I mean, I need to be a defender or I need to be a defender or something.
you
I'm
want to be
tired of being a jury.
okay. We'll chop it up. But other than that, y'all, it's been a good podcast. It's always lovely to come in here and talk all shit. But you know, Sunday I'm gonna be lit. So I'm not even gonna be here. So big ups to me. Happy birthday to me. This is our
Come on.
podcast. I hope everybody loves it. And
Happy
we
belated Friday, happy belated Father's Day, happy Juneteenth. Juneteenth.
yes, happy Juneteenth, everybody.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Other than that, y'all have a good peaceful weekend, I should say. Don't let nothing bullshit y'all. But we out. Peace out, y'all.
Hey!
Peace.